countdown is a suggestion, Dancer.
It really is.
Stream countdown is a
Isn't it
suggestion.
always?
Donuts put a big...
I don't know. Have we ever arrived on time? Does that sound like us,
Yeah,
guys?
we have. It should
It's
no longer be
double
double playing. It was, and now it should not be double playing.
Okay.
It should have been double playing for like 2 seconds, and then I fixed it.
Hello, Dragon.
It's
Hello,
been a
Beth.
while
Hello,
since
Queen,
I updated
Lucifer.
the art showcase, so...
Guys, we haven't seen you since last year. How have you
Yeah.
been?
How have you all been? Hello, Canadian Lucifer.
You feel worse.
Dancer.
Oh no,
Baz.
Baz.
No.
Hello,
Hello,
Mason.
Mason.
Oh man. These flues will just not let up. I'm so sorry.
This is all just my favorites from Brush Week. It removed my not so favorites.
My absolute favorite is the plushie brush. I want Milano plushies, not gonna lie. I would put one of them on my desk and I would pat it
If I
every
could
day.
put them all in that position, I gotta say, I'm kind of...
I think you can.
I don't know why I couldn't. My whole thing is like,
I think
there's
all of
definitely
them
a
could very easily go in that position.
okay. There's a problem, and there's actually 2 problems, and one is a problem that I don't think can be fixed. It's just how it is. And the other problem
Oh, no.
is just a separate thing. The first problem is that when people make, like, character plushes, you kind of think of a very specific thing. Right? Like they look a certain way. Yeah, there's, like, Tsum Tsums or whatever. Like, that's a slightly
But you
different
could
thing.
put, like, a spin on it.
But my biggest, and I will die on this hill, because even though I have purchased 2 Laios plushes, and the only reason is because they do not give him enough figures. If he had...
The only reason is because it's Laios.
It's literally only, like, he is a special case, and it is 90% because, like, I would not have done it if he actually had more figures. Like, there's so many figures that Marcel has that if the Laios version existed, I totally would have gotten those and I wouldn't have gotten the plushes. But since there's literally fucking no... There's barely any figures compared to the, fucking Marcel, I'm really upset.
So sad.
And
It's really hard to be a Laios
thank you,
or a
Allie.
Chilchuk fan in this economy.
You can do it, Bess. I'm glad you like it too, Bess. I had a very specific idea, and then I cooked. I will say I cooked. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, Laios, the main character, forgotten character. No, it's just because he's a man. That's literally, it's just because he's a man and Marcel's a woman. That's literally it.
He's a man.
And it's really
And an
upsetting to me.
You can't forget that. Elf bias, too.
Yeah, sure. But
If Laios was an elf, he might have a better chance. I don't know.
very upsetting. But my biggest thing is that I
Hello,
don't...
Pastry.
Hello, Pastry Puff. I don't think plushy hair works very well. Neither of my Laioses
It depends.
would I say
It
that
really
it
depends
really
on what
is
kind of hair
his
you're working
hair,
with.
and 90% of the work is being done by his outfit. Okay? The one that is what I would consider the nicer plush, that has a better face, the work is being done by his outfit, not his hair. And the one that has not as good of a face, but has what I would call slightly better hair, it's just a fucking flat piece of fabric. Like, it's not... Like I don't think you...
I feel like unless
could
you go
do-
Teruvash route where you make it so chibi, like the simplicity is part of the charm of it.
Yeah.
It's very hard to
But
pull
my
off.
problem is Milano has very specific hair. And that's
He
like
does.
a large part of it. And he's got
I
his
don't
little
know how you'd make
spike,
that
like
work.
he's got his little shoulder things. And it's just like, I don't think I could ever make a plush that I would want. And in my opinion, I don't want merch that I don't want. You know? I don't want merch
That's
that I don't
valid. That's valid.
want.
All right, I will compromise on a sticker then. How about
Stickers,
that?
standees, we could do all of that. All of that. Little figure, honestly, if he could be a vinyl fucking, like, the sit-down figure, I would do that.
That
honestly,
would be so
that's
fucking
the way
cute.
to do it.
I'd be down
That's
for
the
that.
way to do it. I'm not joking. That's 100% the route to go. You know, I have those cute, like, chibi Laios figures of him being, like,
I got my
full
little Marcel.
and him looking up. Yeah, the look up figure.
One day
totally
I will
that.
look up Sakura, because he's very cute.
Totally that. I'm looking in couch.
Something be in the
My
couch.
brain is doing stuff. There's too many things I need to do.
Oh, that's a cute little figure.
It is cute.
Hair is just so hard to pull
Yeah.
off.
It's
hard
that's
to
just
make the hair
That's
look
just
good.
a medium thing. It really is just like I personally do not think that people make good plushies in this, like, a person character, right? Like that is just my opinion. Literally, Laios is the only character I ever will and ever would get plushies for, and it's solely because he doesn't have enough figures. That's literally it. Like, God, I hope that season 2 gives me more Laios figures, because I'm so pissed.
They have to.
I'm so
Laios
pissed.
is... I don't even want to say more prominent, because he was prominent in season 1.
He is the main character! Marcel,
the
I love
main
you, and your
character.
arc, no spoilers, but Laios is the main character! I do have the Laios Funko Pop coming, and it's 90% because he doesn't have any other figures, and there's only one Laios figure
painful.
that I refuse to purchase because it is really poor quality, and I just can't.
Why
like,
can't
it
they
doesn't-
do the boy justice?
I will say his
That's all
face
we
is
ask.
hard. His face is difficult, but thus there's
He's
so many
got
like.
a very unique face.
But there's so
in
many
terms of proportions
chibi
and in terms of
Marcels.
looks. Yes.
There's so many chibi Marcels that it's like, why can't you have just made that a Laios? Yeah, we're not.
I mean, that one
we're
too,
not talking about
Bass,
those.
But we don't speak
don't
of the tentacle figure
I
in
don't
this
think
house.
any of those are official. I'm talking about official licensed merchandise. I don't even
Wait,
know
tentacles
what those
isn't
are from.
official?
I don't know. They all
Somebody
change his
put a
body
lot of damn
type
effort
really well.
into that.
I don't know.
Someone put a lot of friggin' effort into that.
No idea. Okay, we're only talking about ones that, like, Ori would actually display in her room. Anything that is NSFW would not be worth.
Yeah, that's not going in the room.
Last with the Flynn Rider of merch. No. All right.
Oh no.
There's something else I was gonna say. There's somebody else about something. Oh, it was like we were talking about my lovely T-Pal's art there. Yes. That's what it is. I have to
Yes.
post in the freaking thing. Let me post in the
I'm
thing.
so excited that people are using the T-Pal template to make their own.
Yes, people have. So
That is so damn cool.
Chat doesn't know because I just sent it to Mars. But now two separate Paper Demon people, completely, unrelated
Who
to
don't
each
like
other.
know of us, don't know of Stream.
Yeah,
did not
unrelated
see the
to each
creation of the
other.
T-Pets.
Have started designing their own T-Pets, which is kind of nuts.
Which is really cool.
Okay, I need to do this. Happy new
God,
year.
not Milano biting the rubber duck.
Yeah,
You're gonna pop it, Milano. No.
got a little chewy.
Wood Milano is giving nymph vibes. Do
Yeah.
really love it.
T-Pets with coffee.
T-Pets when coffee critters enter.
Well, hopefully, I hope so one of them has not made the glossed form
I
yet,
can confidently say never.
and the other is working on the glossed form design. I do hope they both become, full Paper Demon characters. You can see one in the, I guess this one's technically public. The other one is in a DM, so I only showed Mars, but the other one is technically public. Let me finish doing this in a second.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me tell
All
Paper
in due
Demon that we're
time.
here.
All
Let me
in
tell
due
Paper
time.
Demon that we're here.
Yes. Because guys, it's Paper Demon Day! First of the month! Woohoo! Well, first Thursday of the month, but also first of the month. So that worked out
Yeah.
both ways. That reminds me, I need to get that open on my end too. Just need 7 more AP, and then I could start working on the second branch of my ability tree. That means I need to write something, anything. That reminded you need to e-transfer rent? Oh, I guess first of the month.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Bass.
Yes. Let me grab the link.
So while we get set up, how was everyone's first day of the brand new year? Crazy today. I did absolutely nothing.
I can't get caught up. Everything is too many things. Ori's dying and it's the first of the year.
Oh no.
I finished a
What tree
commission.
would work best as an
I got
ability tree?
another
Ooh.
commission. I have to
Nice.
finish a
I'm
third
very
commission.
sorry that you're doing a crap ton of work.
Yeah, I have lots of shit, man. Lots of shit, man.
Oh,
This second
geez,
commission
6
should be easier.
tankers, Eepy. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all got hit.
Okay, grand. That's done. I was gonna do something else. Oh yeah, this is the commission. You can see right here. See, I made a book. I got commissioned for the book.
Yes. Oh,
got
I
commissioned
love
for
the
the
drippy effects.
Yes,
So-
her name
so
is
pretty.
Mori. She's built off the she's designed off the ink cap, and that's really cool. Very, very cool. What else?
It's been a long time since you've gotten a mushroom commission. It was long overdue.
Well, the character was all her character. I just made the book, so that's cool. I like doing the books. Hitting the books. Okay.
This surely
What am I
isn't an
doing?
omen.
Oh!
I hope not, Kanea Lucifer.
I'm gonna ask this question here, but I will probably make it a poll in the YouTube. And that is, what is y'all's I know a lot of people sometimes do, like, compilation videos, I guess, where it's, like, a bunch of their stuff all in one video, so you don't have to, like,
Ooh, are you thinking
change
of putting all the
videos,
brush peeps together?
doing a playlist. I was debating whether there is any desire from anybody here at all to have every case be its own video, however long that is. Am I partially asking for this because I knew you would, Bass. I would hope you. If you said no, I'd be like, damn, nobody fucking wants this.
That
Allie
feels
even
very
said
biased.
yes. Okay. Because I had like 2 thoughts of mind, and that was like, I do have playlists, but they're kind of annoying, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting really annoyed because there's so many, and then I feel like at a certain point they get so saturated where they're not helping anybody anymore.
I see. Okay.
I'm glad you waited, Bass, because I did want an actual answer.
You have such faith in us, Bass.
Yes.
Like, what if we were polling for something
Water.
completely unhinged?
Yeah.
You gotta listen to the contract before you sign it.
But yeah, because I will. Oh, I'm hidden. Hold on. Fixed.
Whoop. Or he's playing hide and seek.
Because I am explicitly thinking of doing that. Mostly as a way for me to get a little bit of a break in the sense of like, Eloquent Countenance is coming to an end. Like, there's very few videos left of it. But I really need to develop my backlog of just shit in general again. Like, I'm really down to the wire. Like, literally tomorrow's video, I was just rendering as I was stalling at the beginning of stream here.
Oh,
And I have to
geez.
do the thumbnail completely, but thank you so much. I am off tomorrow, so I can before it comes out at 11 a.m.
Ooh.
But I'm, like, dying. And so if I could
Holy
take
crap.
a little time to just edit some compilation stuff together,
That sounds like
That would be
more
really
work,
nice.
Ori.
No, so it's not more work. And the reason it's not more work is because all I'm doing with editing the compilations is cutting off the ending and stitching them together, which wouldn't take very long unless I could do it very quickly and then have that time I'd gain. And the problem is that YouTube doesn't like when you none of the fucking social medias.
None of the sites like when you take a little me time.
They don't
or
like
break.
when you stop.
They
So
hate that.
The idea is like, what can I post as a video so that we still do the 2 a week, posting schedule, and YouTube doesn't get mad at me and start not like showing our shit to people or whatever. Because like, well, I don't care in the sense of that, like, it's not my job. I do want it to be good, like I do want it to happen.
We care in the sense of consistency and providing fun things for you guys.
All right, let me open a canvas. Yippee! What are we yippieing? Oh, we dead plating stuff? Ugh. Everything's so
Maybe.
small. I don't know. This is wild.
Icy pastries, paper demon thing. Look
Amazing.
at these little constructs. How cute. They really do look like metal
That's
pastry.
great.
Nice job.
It's okay. It's fine. Canadian Lucifer,
Love the
do
box,
you know
Sally.
how problematic
What a
Dylan
nice
is?
box.
I feel like we can do certain things in certain ways. What does my say? Yeah, you finally you did it. You did the 2 constructs. I can't open anything. My brain is not working. That's a lie. My brain is working. It's just not multitasking right now. That's really the problem that happens. It's gotta like warm
Therein
up
lies
the
the
like
difference.
second monitor. It needs a minute.
We gotta boot Ori up, you guys. Ori, you got your tea? You got your chocolate?
I don't have tea. I'm full.
Uh-oh. No tea?
Is there a Mexican? I mean, probably. Statistically, Mason, yes. I'm trying to open Paper Demon. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
That
open
is
a Paper Demon
incredibly specific genre, Bass.
and I want this. And then I want this, because this is the size of file that I like to use. And I have a notification. Oh, Mars,
Aha!
you got beat out by Allie yesterday. I opened Tumblr and had a bunch of
Oh, really?
notes. And I was like, oh, what is this? And it's like, oh, it's going to be Mars. And then it's like, oh, shit, it was Allie.
Oh, snap. No, I'm actually,
It's
I think
okay.
I'm caught up to you on Tumblr.
I'm gonna confess
I
something
think I might
to
be
you all.
caught up.
And you can't, you guys, you gotta keep this between us, because if you let Dylan know, he will be a menace, and that's saying something, okay? Dylan constantly wants to be
geez.
allowed to say certain things on stream, and I go, Dylan, you can't do that. I'm like, he's like, please let me have the I'm like, Dylan, we can't let you
to do the 12 cuss words bit on stream, and we just won't let him.
I can't let him do it. I can't let him do it.
It's
And the
too
only reason
risky.
is because it's the internet. That's why. It's just because it's the
Yeah.
internet, guys. Life is
The
tough.
internet do what the internet do.
Dylan
You
will become too powerful. No.
Exactly.
I find the
We
problem
can't risk it.
I find the problem is very much the like people who obviously like don't quote unquote know you, so the like they don't know the vibes of the space, so they don't know how you're like saying things. You know, it's like if he makes a really dark joke or something. It's like y'all know, y'all are chill, right? You know where
Y'all got
our
the context
our
as
like
well.
you know
That certainly helps.
ideologies lie, right? But then it's just random. That's the one that
Watch that be the one that's clipped and
well, not even
forwarded
clipped.
everywhere.
Just that's the thing that just goes, and it's just like, okay, lovely, great. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. That's really what it is, right? It's just not worth it at a certain point.
We watch Mugen. We know how these things go.
I don't need to end up on Mugen somehow.
We don't need to be a Mugen
We would
story.
never be big
Thank
enough
you.
for that. God.
Oh God, no.
Okay.
Speaking of, did you see his Christmas art today? I was like, wow.
Oh no.
I underestimated how nice this avatar is.
Oh no, I love Mugen's avatar.
No,
I
it's
didn't
great.
see his
It's good.
thing. He on YouTube.
But the pose in the Christmas art, I'm like, ooh, okay. You cooked. Someone cooked.
No.
I don't know who cooked, but they cooked.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, I
That's
love
what I'm saying.
Ever since he debuted with it, I love his VTuber avatar. It's great.
It's so good.
It's great.
Okay, Ori, am I crazy or does it give Shengshashu vibes?
It does.
I see it a
does.
little
I
bit.
see it. I see
Please
what you're
tell
saying.
me I'm not crazy.
No. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I can see what you're
there.
saying. It's
a
leaning.
whisper of
It's
Sheng in
leaning.
it. It's leaning.
He's in the
exactly.
group of that type of character. Okay. So I'm actually, the prompt that I'm specifically going to do is a portal prompt. Excuse me.
Ooh.
Because honestly, neither of the character development ones are interesting to me right now, and I have done a bunch of Gratitude Harbor. I'm halfway to having enough collectibles that I can trade to have them all. I think I have half the amount that I need. But what
I got 2. I'm gonna be here a while.
You only have 2?
I've only done 2 Gratitude Harbors.
Oh. Well, I had a
Ori,
bunch.
I gotta write whole ass stories.
I had a bunch with those items. Because I did all those drinks. Real fun.
Ooh, yes.
Yes!
Ooh,
yes!
Speaking of drinks.
Yes! Yes! Oh my, Allie, yes! Allie,
Oh,
yes! Allie!
Wasn't that beautiful?
Allie! I spent way too long sitting there on the stream with that Sprite. My lord. Jesus.
Just staring and appreciating.
Yes! yes!
Indeed.
So good! So good. The games gave me what I never knew I wanted. Alright. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 total. 2 are
Dang.
doubles. So like I have 2 separate
Seems like
collectibles that are doubles.
Allie and I are in the same boat with just our 2.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
that's okay.
I
I am proud of those
Allie,
2.
Allie. There's more, is all I'm gonna say. There's more.
There is.
There's more.
There's lots more.
There's more. I don't know if there's lots more, but there is more.
I think Allie will be very pleased.
Oh, yes. Yes, Allie, there is more.
Yes.
Sadly, I don't think there's none in the second game, though. There's
No.
there's no
Tragically,
none in the
no.
second game. But the first game, there is more. Yeah. I think Okay, hear me out. In Miles Edgeworth Investigation 1, period, that game involves a lot hotter splash art and sprites and stuff. Where the second game, Prosecutor's
This is
Gambit,
accurate.
just has much prettier. What, like, but the investigation, I gotta say, okay, and I hope, don't spoil, but I hope this is the case. So in the original trilogy, all the, like splash art, I guess, for lack of a better term, like the big scene moments that they show art for, are black and white. But in investigations, they're color. They're color. and they're gorgeous. And I really, deep down in my heart, really hope they're in color in the Apollo trilogy. I really need them to be in color in the. I don't think they are, but I really, really want them to be, because the
One can
splash
hope,
art
you know?
in the Investigations collection is just gorgeous. Ugh. I got to
My
look at
fingers
it
are
all
crossed.
again for like.
If they got it
Smash or
right
pass.
once, they can get it right again.
I got it. I got to look at all the splash art again for Smash or Pass, and it's just, they're so pretty.
It's so
So,
pretty.
but I'm glad you
It's
agree,
so nice.
Canadian Lucifer. I'm glad you agree.
You're
Weapon
excited for our
Sepia?
reactions there? Okay, that gives me hope.
Yes.
I assume you're excited to see our very happy over the moon reactions and not our disappointed broken heart reactions.
But you never know.
I think it's the former, so I'm going to be optimistic.
Probably
Ooh, Sepia
Willow.
is a vibe, Nathan.
I also totally don't fault it, right? And it is a vibe where it is like this is happening in the past versus a lot of the investigation stuff is like this is happening now because that's just the format of it. No, that actually does happen. There is one where it's like, oh, this happened in the past and it's a big splash art and it's black and white. All the past splash arts is black and white. So that's what it is. That's what it is. In the trilogy, you're not like you don't get splash art like while you're doing stuff, right? Like while you're investigating in the trilogy, you don't really get. Maybe that one. Is there 1 in 3-5? But 3-5 had no space at the end, so I don't even think so. But like all of it's in the past. Versus like in investigations, a lot of it is happening now. Like all the ones I'm immediately thinking of from like Investigations 2 are like, that is something like we as Edgeworth are looking at now, right? Like, you know, that is something like that we are experiencing now. Yeah, he did. He stole it. He stole it. Stolen valor.
How
Want
dare.
any predictions for next
Feeny
game?
did
No,
it
Bass,
first.
I got no idea. That's the whole thing.
Okay, you want to know my prediction for the next game? I
Yay.
predict Apollo will be shipped with the prosecutor.
Yeah, that is a
That's
prediction.
my prediction.
That's not a prediction. That's a, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. That's not a prediction.
Okay, then I predict that unnecessary feelings will be heavily involved.
I have no idea.
Actually,
I
that
also
would be interesting if they do the exact opposite of Edgeworth, where Edgeworth was so, like, in denial, but the gay still worked its way through. I wonder if the new prosecutor is gonna be like, yeah,
no.
I'm hella leaning into the flirting, but no homo,
Clavier
bro.
has to be gay as fuck. Look at him. Look at him.
That's what I'm thinking.
He has
That's
to
what I'm
be
thinking. I am
so
hoping he leans
unapologetically
into the
gay.
teasing flirting. Like, please,
Yeah, Willow,
lean
yeah.
into the teasing. Give us that tension. Give us that different brand of tension, please.
Well, because that was an explicit
It would be
picture.
so fun.
Allie, the picture of Mia and Maya in the past was a like actual like physical picture that we found. I'm pretty sure that wasn't like a memory
Ooh.
of thinking of
I
something.
hope that one comes true, Mason.
And then at the end, when it's like, oh, celebration, you know, getting Edgeworth off is like, oh, that's in color. So it's just a time of the thing. He's a bottom. He's the bottom?
Uh-huh.
You're saying
getting
Clavier's.
Edgeworth
Oh,
off.
Allie doesn't know.
That's a
we'll
job
have to
for
find
Phoenix.
out. Lotta gets hit by a bus. I hope Lotta died off screen and never returns.
We're not that lucky. We're not that lucky.
Okay, my prediction is it's still Winston Payne as the tutorial guy. That's that, and yeah, Canela's right, I know. But
I'm a little bored by that, honestly.
no idea how they're gonna do the tutorial. Because it's like, who's his mentor? You know, I don't know. Is it Phoenix?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Only one way
Does
to find
that
out.
mentor die in episode 2? I don't know. Does he do it
See,
alone?
that would be too
How would he do
much
it
of a
alone?
retreading of already walked territory. I feel like if it's literally Phoenix but Apollo flavored, it's not going to be as interesting.
But I feel like
they
it would
gotta
be
give him his
weird
own
if
story.
Phoenix was his mentor in the beginning.
I don't think they'd go that route, but like, can the mentor be like corrupt and maybe Phoenix shows him the way later.
I don't know. Now there was also that
That'd be
technically your
different.
quote-unquote mentor in the second game
I know
was
nothing about this
Maggie.
game. I'm just
Yeah,
speculating.
Was Maggie, right? Was Maggie Bird, who was the defendant.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what's happening? Maybe it's the
they
defendant?
could try to go that
Hello,
route again.
Federico.
Or maybe like wait, Athena isn't in this one, is she?
No, Athena's not in this one.
Damn. Because I was gonna say like, because like they're young, they could still be like students. So maybe like
No,
doing it alongside
he's not that
a
young.
student
He's like
or a fellow
21,
classmate.
22. He's younger than Phoenix was, but I always want him to be younger than he is.
I always feel like he's high school age.
Yeah, I really feel like he
looks
pulled a Francisco
so
Von Karma.
baby.
He looks so baby. I seriously thought he was
looks
like
so
18.
baby.
I
Hello,
seriously,
Federico.
for a
Welcome,
long time,
welcome.
thought he was 18. I was like, he's 18. He's 18. And then at least that made more sense when Trucy was 15. But he's like 22 and Trucy's 15. And I'm like, why does the weird girl have to have this massive age gap? Who's letting their 15-year-old child just tag along with this random 22-year-old man? Yes, Allie.
Yeah, Trucy's 15.
The youngest besides Pearl. But, like, Pearl's circumstance is very
technically
specific.
speaking.
Right? Yes! That!
Well, Pearl gets roped in because Maya gets roped in.
Yeah. I just don't know how Trucy gets roped in.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes,
all of
Bass,
this
it
is stuff
is
we
an
will
age gap.
find out. You know, who knows? But it's just like...
In fact, I think we find out
wild
tomorrow.
age gap. We do. I'm stressed. All right, let's
I'm
stop talking about
excited.
that. I had other things to talk about.
I'm so excited. Has Ori's brain booted up yet?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Mason had a question about
Yes,
trying to
naming
name
an Arctic
an
fish,
Arctic
I
fish.
believe.
So Mason,
Yes.
there's many questions. So are
came
we
to the right
naming
place.
lots of questions. Are we naming it with a taxonomic binomial name? So are we giving it a scientific name, genus, species type thing? Or are we naming it the common name, what the people who interact with the fish would call it? And then the rest of the questions are, did you base this fish off of any existing fish explicitly? Like, did you specifically reference like a salmon or a minnow or a carp or something, like anything at all? And what are its other sort of features? How does it survive the Arctic? How does it do, you know, like... Oh,
So kind of like
excited,
in the way
Allie.
we did the Limarana for
So the
Outcast.
Limarana is very, very explicit and easy, and because it is
But
literally
it
a
gives
lemur
a good template.
and a frog, visually.
It gives a decent template
But,
to explain how this works.
Taxonomically, it is still a lemur, but visually it got frog legs. And so scientifically, it would be the genus lemur, but it was given the species name Rana, which is the frog genus, and that's why Hota named it that. You're thinking a common name. It's
He
based
is a
off of
scientist,
Greenland
after
cod.
all.
Okay, so what does it have any distinctive features, Mason? Right, so like
I mean, we're saying Arctic fish. Does it have extra blubber? Does it have
is it particularly
something else
Let
that
me look
protects
at
it
it.
from the cold? Features
You
that
know,
are
so like what I
noticeable?
would say is there's two routes to go. There's technically three routes to go. The first route is it's still a cod, it's just a fantasy cod. So you pick a different thing. You either name it after the place where it lives, right? So Greenland cod was originally talked about mostly in Greenland. They can't bass. Mars is not the biologist here, so she's just giving words.
I'm not the biologist.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just thinking of what creatures have in the Arctic.
But
It's a fantasy fish. You don't know that.
so like the first thing is that like your Arctic area, is there a place that has a name? So, you know, in our world we have Greenland, but you could have, you know, Glaciandia, who knows? And then so it's the Glaciandian cod. That's a way to say, that's an option, something like that. The other option is it's no longer also a
Lemia, so the Lemia cod.
You could do, so you could
say
the Lemia cod. That is the place where it is. That is the, important to them. But that's if you still want it to be a cod. The other way people name things is based on a very distinctive feature. So, like, if it is a particular color, let's say it's white, it could be called the white cod. If it is woolly, like the woolly crab, it could be the woolly cod. That's how we name a lot of things. The other thing is that if you don't want it to be a cod,
can't have blubber, but they can have fur.
So it's not real fur. It's not the same. I'm talking about common names. And the Douglas fir isn't a fur, and it doesn't have fur. Don't make me go down this road. Watch Art Boreal if you haven't, guys. It's great.
Guys, I will Corey up.
No, Mars just made a place to fucking plug Art Boreal. You can go.
That's true. See, guys, I'm a master of many things.
I'm sorry, I just looked back over at the fucking Christmas Muujin, and the comments are, that art piece isn't looking at me very platonically. And a damn Muujin looking like a baddie in this art romantically. It's amazing. The platonic joke is a recent thing that everybody's going for, and it's just beautiful. It's amazing. Okay.
I love it.
I need an Art Boreal. We've played these games before. Yes.
We have.
So yeah, watch Art Boreal if you want to hear about the Douglas fir, which is neither a fur nor does it have fur. But that was named after, so you can do that as well. That was named after the person who not discovered it, but first wrote it down, and he named it after himself. Is basically the thing. Hilariously, the Douglas fir is named after a guy, again, who first wrote it down specifically talking about how useful it was. His last name was Douglas, but the scientific name is named after his, like, specific naturalist rival. A guy with the last name it was Archibald Menzies. And so the scientific species name of the Douglas fir is Menziesii, named after Archibald Menzies. So honestly, Doug got played. All I'm saying. Douglas was his last name. I'm trying to remember what his first name was. I'm blanking on his first name, but very hilarious to me. So the things to think about. Here's a real quick rundown. Here is a really quick rundown for the ways that common names arise, okay? And I think that'll help everybody figure out shit altogether. So there's usually
Take notes,
there's sort of two types of common names. Type 1 is where the thing is just named a thing, right? So we have, I'm trying to think of a good, like, because sometimes it denotes a species and sometimes it denotes a genus and sometimes it doesn't. So you have things that are like named via the genus basically, and that's just all happenstance. So it's like you have pines. Pine is the common name that technically denotes the Pinus genus, and then all species of pines have common names based off of that, where they are the blank pine, right? This pine. And now, obviously, stuff that visually looked like pines to people before we had taxonomy really being a thing, we called things that weren't in the pine genus pines long before we knew what the pine genus was. But they all, the point is it visually looks like a pine to people. Like that's important. People go, oh, look at this tree. This tree equals pine. So now I'm looking at that tree, and that tree also looks like a pine, but it's kind of different a little bit, and I need to differentiate that. So that one's the blank pine, right? And then eventually you go from there. But some things just have names. like the aardwolf, which is obviously named after two things. Oh, no, another good one, tanuki.
Ah.
Tanuki. Okay. So that's just the name, like the thing's name, right? There's not like a blank tanuki, like they are calling that thing a tanuki, and then there's also the common raccoon dog. Okay? These are both in the same genus. This has a second very common name, but that's not the point right now. The point is that tanuki is valid and common raccoon dog is a different thing that share the same genus. So that's like one way to name something, where it's like, it usually has to do with a culture that widely renowns something. Yes, I know of the Thagomizer.
Thagomizer, Bass?
Yes. That is not a common name. That is a name that basically, there was a comic and it was about cavemen, and the one guy was presenting about Stegosauruses and their spiky tail bit. And the joke is just go, oh yeah, that's the Thagomizer because like Thag got killed by it, right? So it Thagomized him.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposed to be a joke on how like scientists name shit, because that's literally it.
Mm-hmm.
That thing, that part of the Stegosaurus had no name, and after seeing that comic, it is now officially called the Thagomizer. Because of the comic. So, you know,
funny how things work that way.
The joking stuff, right? The joking stuff can do that as well. But so, like, if you have a culture that calls something one thing, because that's the only thing they experience it, right? They experience this one thing. That may not line up with the genus, you know, descriptor deal. But certain ones stuck. Like, so I have a good one. There's a tree called a larch. It's one of my favorite trees. That is the genus. Okay? Larynx. That's the genus. All larynx are larches. But the eastern larch, named because it is found in the east of North America. That's a whole thing to deal with. But the east, okay? Not the west of North America. We do that a lot. It's also known as the tamarack. Okay? The tamarack is not the thing, is not the genus. The tamarack is specifically the eastern larch. Tamarack is not another word for larch. Tamarack is another word for the eastern larch. Okay? So now I can also have the western larch.
As we go on.
But there's no such thing as the western tamarack. Tamarack only refers to this one type of larch. You see what I'm saying? So, like, you can have things where, like, this is just called this thing, and it doesn't end up being the genus thing. There was just more things we called larch that happened to be with the genus, and then this one is also like that, right? But the main way a lot of people do stuff is that you take the word that means the genus, right? So let's do maple. Okay, maple is the genus Arum. No. Acer. I'm being dumb.
Goodness. I was about to say Arum?
Yeah, no. Dumb me. Maple is the genus Acer. Okay. And now I can go down the red maple. Named because the color was the striking part. The Norway maple. Because that's where people know it's from.
What scientists pay attention to.
No. Common names have nothing to do with the scientists. That's a very important distinction. Common names have nothing to do with the scientists. Common names have to do with the people who used the tree, who lived with the fish, who dealt with the thing. Okay? Common names come from the lay person. The person that directly interacts with it, where it doesn't matter why it's called what it's called. I am calling it just in a language sense that I need to tell you about this fish and not about that fish. And all I need to be able to do is tell you the difference. But maples have a certain kind of leaf, right? They have a very distinct kind of, leaf shape. So you can look at trees and be like, oh, that gives maple vibes. And thus I can call many things a maple, right? But you also have the sugar maple. Okay? Named as such because that's what we get maple syrup from. Right?
Okay, I see how we got from point A
You
to point
also
B.
have the sycamore maple. And that's because sycamore is its own separate platanus genus, but this maple gave us sycamore vibes. But it's not a sycamore, it's a maple. So we called it the sycamore maple. But if we called it the maple sycamore, that would be a sycamore that gave us maple vibes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But you can also
it's
call
like
stuff.
Which attributes stood out more?
Yeah, you can have the striped maple because its bark and its leaves are stripy. You can have things like texture. You can have stuff that's like. You can have stuff that's like where it grows, the field maple. You can have stuff that's like where, like the form that it grows, the bush maple. Okay, again, you can have things that have to do with what it feels like. There's something called the slippery elm.
You could derive a lot of names from this.
So, basically, the best way to do common names. Trees have many identity crises. Yes, they can. It's... I forget which one, Bass. I forget which one. But yes. There's a lot of things. I think it's anchovies don't exist. I can't remember.
I'd like to believe anchovies don't exist.
Well, not like that. Yeah, it's anchovies. More than 140 species count as anchovies. I think that's what it is. Well, so this one is the anchovy is a genus. Sardine. No, it was sardine. It was sardine. Anchovies are used as a genus.
Ah, man.
Sardines and
Okay.
pilchard are common names for various species of small, oily forage fish in the herring
Pilchard,
suborder.
that was the other one.
So it's sardine. Yeah. Sardine has a somewhat dubious etymology that says it comes from the Italian island of Sardinia, around which sardines were once supposedly abundant. The terms sardine and pilchard are not precise. But see, so that's what a common name means, right? Yeah. That's what a common name means, is the idea that...
Non-precise.
That the goal was that somebody is not able to or need any reason to differentiate this general type of fish. So we just called them all sardines. But we can narrow it down to a bunch of things that are in this case, various genera. Like, so, while anchovy is a specific genus, sardines can be in multiple genera. Sardinia, Sardinops, Sardinella, and Dusumieria. Dusumieria. How different. But here you could talk about, again, fish. So the European sardine, where it's from. South American sardine, Japanese sardine, Californian sardine, South African sardine, where they're from. But you can also have gold striped sardine. So again, a visual, physical attribute. The round sardine. they're probably fatter and rounder than regular sardines, right? The rainbow sardine, again, a color thing. So the way that there's and I think it's very important to know, quote unquote, the vibe you want a common name to give. And what I mean by that is things where we have, like I showed with the tamarack, right? So you have the eastern larch, but you also have is the tamarack. And the reason it is the tamarack is because this is not a word from the same language this word came from. Right? So this is a Native American word because that's who talked about it. So people who interacted with Native Americans originally, you know, from whatever time, started calling it this in that area, where people who didn't would recognize it was like a larch and would have ended up calling
and then
this.
refer to it by that
and
name.
would have called it the eastern larch.
Okay.
Right. So same with like so it has to do with like so we don't have a common name really that is used for a plant that is not native to where we live. It's called the Cryptomeria. And that is a genus. That is explicitly just the genus of the plant. And the reason of that is because we do not call it a common name because we brought it over recently. It is not native to Northeast North America. It's not native to the American continent at all. So we, as a people, have only interacted with it by using its scientific name. Whereas where it's from, which is Japan, the word they use, its common name is sugi. That's the name of the tree. That is the common name of the tree. It is still a cryptomeria because these cross languages, taxonomic binomial names are specifically Latinized or in Latin because they are the universal one. The goal for that is the fact that any scientist can talk to any other scientist and using the taxonomic binomial name can know what you're talking about versus literally I can go down the street and ask you what this thing is and we may know it's the same thing but we call it two completely different things. Right. So in order to standardize science, we made taxonomic binomial names.
Makes sense.
Yes. Bass, yes. And that's something else that happens that could be propaganda, and that's another vibe of how we come across the common name, right? So Bass is talking about the Chilean sea bass, okay? The Chilean sea bass is not a sea bass at all. It is not a bass at all. It is unrelated. It is unrelated, but it is a food fish. It is a fish that you catch and eat. However, the common name for the area is the Patagonian toothfish because the genus is toothfish and it is from Patagonia, right? Like that's the whole thing. But the people wanted to sell this fish to people to eat it. We don't like things that sound gross. That's just the human experience. That's the human condition.
Yeah, we don't want to
like
eat
stuff
things that
sounds bad.
Yucky.
And toothfish sounds
What a
disgusting.
concept.
Toothfish sounds horrific.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat a toothfish.
Yeah, it just
gotta be
sounds
honest.
bad. Just sounds like I do not want to eat that. Not appetizing at all. But you know, I know about bass, and I know about, you know, the fish bass, and that's yummy. That's a yummy fish. That is a fish people eat. That sounds delectable. So instead, manufacturing it being called Chilean sea bass is like a, ooh, it's chili, okay, Chilean. That sounds fun. Bass, I know bass.
I recognize what a bass is.
I'll try
from
that.
The sea. It sounds regional.
Yeah, I'll try that. And that's what happened. That's basically
And fish is like one of the most common ones they do it with too, right?
Fish is very common, yeah. There's not, I will say, you don't find a lot of mammals and other things that people eat. Yes, Bess. All right, let's get into this piece.
Yes. But hopefully, Mason, that gives you a couple ideas for how you could name your Arctic fish.
Yeah, and of course, if there's any other questions.
Yes. Oh, please, never hesitate to ask questions.
Okay.
Well, I do have a draft for a Fae in Gratitude Harbor.
I am gonna try to use the timer.
But do I have the brain to write a Gratitude Harbor? That's the question.
You do. You gotta flex it. You gotta start doing, and then you'll do it.
This is true. You just gotta launch into it.
You just gotta launch into it.
Just dive. I actually really liked the last Gratitude Harbor I did.
That's
I'm like,
good.
ooh, this one has some personality to it.
No,
I kinda
Canadian Lucifer, if you do that, I will not answer
No!
them.
Ask it now.
Ask it now.
Canadian Lucifer. Please.
Dylan actually has work tomorrow, so like
While we
it will
still
be
have brain.
strict. It's less while we still have brain. Well, we don't have to leave.
Give us 2 hours to answer the question, not 15 minutes. Ah!
You will not make
I
stream.
shall try, Allie. I shall try. I got a little draft outline. I think, maybe I will start. So the last couple stories I started off with descriptions. Maybe this one I'll start off with a dialogue sting. Now, what the heck would Ayan say? Decisions. Ori, who is your Gratitude Harbor for?
I'm not doing Gratitude Harbor. I'm doing a familiar portal prompt with Tiali.
Ooh.
Because I had an idea that I wanted to that like good morning one, the like most important meal of the day breakfast one. There was a continuation I wanted to do because there's basically a familiar prompt where it's like your familiar saves you from like
Shiro.
Hello,
Welcome,
Shiro.
welcome.
Is like able to detect
You're just in time. We actually just
poison?
started doing paper demon stuff.
Yeah. Is able to detect poison.
We just started. Ooh.
And so I wanted Tiali to be knocking over the cup, Flair's cup.
In true cat
because
fashion.
yeah, very cat-like, but because it was poisoned.
You're peeling oranges, Pastry. Everyone needs that vitamin C right now.
I might get an orange juice, actually. That sounds delicious.
That does sound good. I still have my Christmas blend of tea with me. Prepared in the kettle. I've been using that kettle a lot, honestly.
Yes! Good.
It's so good. My mom the other day, at first, she didn't take some convincing, but she was skeptical. And by day 3, she loves to have a cup of coffee every single morning. And guys, this is how my mom gets ready for the day. She starts off making her cup of coffee. Now remember, we used to make our water in the microwave. We used to heat it in the microwave. So what she would do is she'd put it, yes, for her coffee. Shut up.
You guys lived
We're
in
lame.
the dark ages.
I know. We've upgraded. It's fine now.
I didn't realize how dire it was. I would have done this sooner.
Oh yeah, we've been living this way for my whole life, Ori.
You don't even have a coffee maker!
Well, she do, but she prefers the instant coffee.
That's fine, but like...
I cannot explain the methods to the madness. That is why it is madness.
I have wow, I feel like I'm fucking... Mars was like caveman and I've given her fire, like Jesus Christ.
No, Ori has literally rescued me.
The tea tastes better, right?
Like tea, Bass. Oh, it does. It very much does. Hence why I've been using it so much. But no, this is literally how it went. My mom would heat the water in the microwave, and she has this big cup. Yeah, I know. Just deal with it for the story time, Ori. It has a happy ending, I promise. She'd put the water in the microwave, heat it up like you do, put her instant coffee in it, and she would nurse that throughout the morning because she's always going in out of the house. We have a garden in our backyard. It has fruits, it has veggies. She likes to tend to it. And especially over the winter, like she's got to make sure that the greenhouse is up to stuff. You know, they're not getting too hot in there. The temperature's all right. So she goes out and does that any morning. She feeds her birds, all that good stuff. As she's doing that, the coffee is either abandoned in the microwave or it sits on the counter getting cold because the microwave does not boil water. It simply heats it up, but it doesn't stay that way for long. So we got the kettle this week, just got it on Sunday, courtesy of Ori, and I was using it consistently. And my mom, she was piggybacking off of the water that I was making. I would make the hot water, and then she'd take like the leftovers of it when it was done.
Because there is a minimum. You have to hit the minimum.
There is a minimum. But the other day, I hear the kettle going off as I'm coming downstairs. And I'm like, wait, I didn't start the kettle. That means someone else started the kettle. And my mom's like, oh yeah, I'm boiling some water. Do you want some? And I'm like, yes. Day 4 comes along and she's like, Mars, I love this kettle. I have been using it a lot. Best part about it, my coffee stays hot when I leave to go outside and come back to it later.
Actually boils!
Like, yes, because it's actually boiled now. Now, I will admit, I'm still kind of figuring out how much water I need to make ramen from the kettle and boiling it and timing it that way.
Does it not have thingies? It has measurements on it.
It's got the measurements. I did follow that, but I definitely screwed something up today because even with the flavor packet, I think I put too much water. It was pretty flavorless, so that's my own fault. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. My dad still needs a little convincing. He poured water from the kettle after we used it about 40 minutes after we heated it, and he's like, why isn't it hot? And I'm like, because it's been 40 minutes. You have to reheat it. I was like, oh, it doesn't like continuously boil it? It doesn't have a temperature sensor to know when it needs to reboil? I'm like, no, but just click the button. It's not that hard.
It also boils it in like a minute.
Yeah. And so he's taking some convincing, but my mom has fully converted. I don't know, Canadian Lucifer. I may do pretty well, and I did manage to become a tea lover, even though I was living off microwave water. So, how bad could it
I know, Canadian Lucifer, I know.
If Vince and Gordon Ramsay met. The meat is so raw, it's still screaming in terror from being dragged into the freezer.
I honestly see a thing, like, you know how Vince does the, like, holds the chef's like face to the fire bit.
Yes.
Right? So I'm imagining Vince is doing that, and even Gordon's like, you don't need to go that far. You don't need to go that far, bud. Chillax.
Bloody hell. Imagine if it was Misty who did it. That would be terrifying.
It has an automatic shut off.
Hot water.
It can't hurt anything.
Oh, I know. My counters are pretty high, and guys, I will say this. My cat does not jump. She doesn't even run. She trots everywhere she goes. Running, jumping just does not happen with this cat. She's elderly. So gang on those counters is not happening. She'll wish she's up there, but she's not pulling a Tiali.
Tiali's also a big boy.
Yeah, he can leap like nobody's business.
Tiali is a rather large cat. Honestly,
Ooh.
I don't put too
Willow
much
went
onus.
for the pot method.
Yeah, I've done that too, Willow. I have
Tiali is
never done the
beautiful.
microwave. Oh,
Balance, like all things should be.
if it went on Kitchen Nightmares, that would be wild.
Ooh.
I don't even know how that would go.
That would be insane.
He looks so flat. He looks so small without his floof.
He does. He's just a little guy. You use the water cooler to boil your water for tea. The water
Okay, that's
cooler.
fine. Yeah, the water cooler.
Okay.
At like work, you know, it's got the cold water, the hot water, the thing with the big jug.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure what to envision with water cooler. Took me a second. Yes, Bass, orange cats are brainless. I had an orange cat. She was an absolute goofball. Probably one of the craziest things. So I had an orange cat once upon a time. Her name was Simba. We found her as a stray. I always felt so bad for this cat. We found her around winter time. Because apparently that's just when the cat distribution system comes to my neighborhood.
Yeah.
So she showed up in our backyard, and this poor cat was so beat up. I felt so bad for her. And we later found out that she was being beaten up by one of our neighbor's cats. And she was losing. She was losing horrifically. She was not a fighter. She wasn't horribly injured. I don't want to paint that picture. But she definitely wasn't winning. She wasn't having a good time. So eventually it started getting colder. We'd been leaving food out for her for, I think, about a week leading up to it. And then one day, my mom just opened the door to our back room. Our laundry room goes directly to our backyard, and it's very warm in there, especially in the winter when you got the dryer and the washer running. So my mom just opened the door and tried to like coax her in with some of my other cat Scurry's treats. Like, okay, let's see what happens. Maybe she'll want to, maybe she won't. Like, we didn't know if she was feral. We were leaning toward no because of how often she lost fights, but she was still an outdoor cat. There was always a chance that she just wasn't going to be able to acclimate to people. And this cat just trots right in like she owns the place. She was like, yeah, I'm done being cold. I'm done hunting for food. I am ready to be pampered. And oh my God, this cat got so pampered. During the next few years of her life, she got all the treats, everything. Three of the biggest things I remember from her. She loved to bunny kick the shoes. And what I mean by that is cats, when they're hunting their prey, they'll pin it down, lie on their side, and then use their back legs to kick at the stomach, basically killing the prey. And she loved to do this with our sneakers. just constantly, because we don't have any spare mice running around the house. At least I really hope we don't. So what was she going to attack? She attacked all of our sneakers. So we could just be cooking, watching TV, and all of a sudden we just hear and she's just kicking the crap out of our sneakers. She destroyed so many shoes that way. If you guys thought the worst was a dog eating and chewing on your shoes, that's still bad. But the number this cat did to those shoes, I think I went through 5 pairs of sneakers in 6 months because she just kicked the crap out of them. Really, Bass. I don't know about dogs. Are they? I need to hear what your experience with this is.
I'm gonna
That was
be
the
honest.
first crazy thing my orange cat did.
I think that it's possible.
Go on, Ori.
So, like, for the dog to be racist solely because they don't. If a dog is not like socialized as a puppy well enough, they they really fear the unknown. A lot of animals do, right? And so
This is true for a lot of animals.
They're literally only exposed to, say, white people, you know, for like the formative part of their life, then I don't see why, you know, I can see them having an adverse reaction to non-white people because that's just, they're not used to it and they hate the unknown, you know?
Or the previous owners weren't good. Exactly, Bass.
Yeah, that's also true. Usually I don't see that
I feel
manifesting.
like this is accurate. Like, no, I don't think there's bad animals, only bad owners.
Bad, yes. I will say some dogs can have anxiety, and there's unfortunately nothing you can do, and that does make them volatile. You know, cats can have it too. That does make them volatile in a way that's like not really anybody's fault. It's just unfortunate, you know, and unlike with humans where you could talk to them and get them the stuff they need, you can't always give a dog
You can't really do that
accurate
with an animal.
You know, you can't do talk therapy, that's for certain. But to like, you know, medicate it in a certain way.
Oh, dang, you had a whole list, Canadian loose fur. That's wild.
Bass. Yeah, see, but exactly, Shira, exactly. There's just like if they have an interaction with somebody and then they associate that with how that person looks. I mean, you know, it's very classic of like for somebody to say an animal, oh yeah, my pet doesn't like, you know, men. My pet doesn't like women. You know, my pet doesn't like beards. You know, so I don't see
There's
why.
There's usually an experience.
There's an experience there, or it's just weird. Right, because you can see it in children too. And what I mean by that is my cousin.
Children do have preferences.
Yeah, and it's specifically if they've never experienced before, right? So like my cousin, my cousin, his dad is my dad's brother. And while I wouldn't say they look super similar, they definitely are related, right? Like they definitely look related. My father always wears glasses, okay? Where my cousin's dad, my uncle, usually doesn't wear glasses. He'll go back and forth. He usually wears like contacts, and then sometimes he'll wear glasses. So my cousin, when he was young, he couldn't like recognize his dad with glasses. And so when my dad came with glasses, it was constantly like, I don't know who you are, what, like crying out, the glasses come off. It's like, oh,
Aww.
Like, and it's just like a association thing, right? Like it literally is just like I can't recognize who you are. And glasses specifically, you know, do change how your face looks and how your face shape is and everything. So it is really just like you need to associate everything. I mean, like, you talk about animals afraid of like skateboards and stuff. That has nothing to do with the skateboard. It's just weird. It's just weird.
It's new. They don't know what it is.
Yeah, a lot of young kids don't like Santa Claus. Exactly.
Clark
exactly.
Kent, your own kid.
Clark Kent. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm glad she's better now, Shiro.
But yeah, it's one of those things where if people don't experience it, if pets don't experience it, you know, because pets are really toddlers.
The kid point.
Well, pets are really
'Cause-
toddlers.
Well, they really are. Because, like, in thinking about it, specifically because you mentioned the kid thing and the new experiences, I have had kids cry over, like, a new toy I've introduced in sessions. Or something like that. And it's like, oh yeah, this is very new for you and you haven't experienced it before. Like, okay, maybe this is a little fearful. Let's work together. I do too, Allie. I wish I could.
Where is Blair in all of this?
It's interesting because all of my cats, 2 of them have been strays, and then Misty, who I have now, she was a shelter cat. She was our first shelter cat. We'd never adopted from the shelter before because the cat distribution system it kept us well supplied. And she was never very nervous, interestingly enough. And she had been at the shelter for a very long time. She was 7 years old when we adopted her, and we specifically wanted an older cat. But the day we brought her home, my family is very experienced with having cats, so we knew to introduce her slowly to the home. Like, it's a new environment. It could create some anxiety if we throw her in too quickly. So typically what you want to do with a new animal is you want to give them a space that is theirs so they can adjust. Like, you can bring in items that have your scent, the house's scent, to help them acclimate and like slowly introduce them to it. So our plan for that was to put her in our upstairs bathroom. So we set her up there. She had a bed, she had her food and water, she had her litter box, everything. And I think that lasted about maybe a day and a half before we entered the bathroom one day, and she just slipped out. And she was like, yep, I'm ready to explore this house. Walks down the stairs like she owns the place, jumps onto my mom's chair and just settles herself there and goes to sleep. I was like, okay, she got used to that real fast, I guess. And what was really funny about it is we adopted her around Christmas time. December 18th was actually her adoption day. So we had a whole bunch of, like, I'm going to call them triggering things around. Like, you got the lights from the Christmas tree, you got the ornaments, you got the whole ass tree to deal with. We also had the cat tree that our previous cats had used. So we weren't entirely sure like how she would react to the scent, and was like, this was the most chill cat I have ever seen. She did not care. She was just like, I see a chair. It's warm. I am in a house and not a cold shelter. I am content. Oh yeah, Jackson Galaxy. I actually used to watch his show a lot. What was that one? My Cat from Hell. Why buy a cat tree when they're going to be more interested in the box? Foolish naivete and hope, Bass. Foolish naivete and hope. I think Misty has used the cat tree maybe once, but she was already like approaching elderly age, and now she's like 12 going on 13, so she's not really jumping and using it. She still scratches it, but she's not jumping and using it, so that's become more of a display table for the Christmas village. Oops.
It really depends on the cat, though. There's like a guy.
It really does.
I watched
There's
his
so
shorts
many
from
personalities that cats
on
have.
YouTube. He has the orange cat Kurt, and he kind of recently got that other cat Gary now. I don't know. Allie probably
I know
knows
the
him.
guy you're talking about.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Sometimes.
Goose, right? Goose is the orange cat.
No, it's Kurt. Kurt and Gary. Kurt is the
Kurt
orange
and Gary.
cat.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different orange cat.
Yeah.
I think the owner's name is Kurt. Maybe that's.
Yeah, I knew you knew him, Allie. I knew. We got the same fucking feed. I know you know him.
We got the same feed.
But Kurt and Gary, both of them, sometimes they're like, hell yeah, this new thing, definitely want to interact with it. Yes, I like the new thing. And then other times they're like, no, box is better. It really is just like a...
It really depends. It really depends on the cat's personality. Like, Simba was a kick-the-shoes cat. Scurry, I mean, as the name implies, she loved to play chase. Oh my god. Scurry was a riot because she was a tiny little scrap of a cat. She was the runt of the litter. We had adopted her when I was 4 years old. One of my neighbors found her tangled in some bushes, and she was this little scrap of a kitten, probably no bigger than your hand, from finger to wrist. And my neighbor couldn't keep her because they had a dog at the time, and I'm talking like German Shepherd dog. His name was Dozer. He was friendly, but he could have swallowed that cat in one bite. He was big and she was tiny. It was definitely not going to work. So they ended up giving her to my mom. Just kind of came over and was like, hey, I don't know if you could take in a cat. And I don't think it took my mom much convincing, because I remember in the first couple days, she lived in our garage because we weren't quite like cat proof. Mm-hmm. So we didn't really know what to do. This was our first cat. But she adjusted pretty well. She quickly made her way into the house, but she loved to play chase. And when Simba joined the fray, Simba, I don't want to say became the new victim, but just to paint a picture, Simba was big. She was a big, big cat. Like, she would lay on my mom's legs, and she loved to stretch out. This cat took up the entirety of my mom's legs. Not lap, legs. She was big. And Scurry would just chase her around the house, and Simba would take it. Simba would be the first to flop over and expose her belly like, okay, uncle, I give, no more. I was like, you are twice this cat's size. Why are you letting her bully you? I think they might unfortunately be AI, Bass.
What's AI?
Dancing cat gifts.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something.
Been around for a while though, so some are man-made and others are not.
Okay, I will say, I think it's actually really easy to tell AI, like, animal videos that, besides the trail cam ones are different, but like ones that it's definitely supposed to be like a person taking a video of a thing.
I actually find easier because all you have to do is watch the time in the top corner, and if
no. But I'm saying as like an innate,
like it's a dead giveaway.
To me, like, I find a lot of times it's an innate, like, this animal moves wrong. Like, there's a very like with animals specifically, like recently, I will say, knock on wood, there's not a lot of AI in my feed. I'm very thankful for that. But recently I stumbled across an animal video that was it was supposed to be a duck in like a sheet, like a ghost, and then it like came in, it like waddles in, and then it quacks really loud, and there's like a fuck ton of cats in the rest of the room that just fucking scatter, and one comes up to the duck, and then it quacks, and then it runs away. And it's like, and it's like, I like immediately on this is like, the duck moves wrong. Like there's something wrong, like the way the duck moves is wrong. Like there wasn't like an immediate, like,
it just
I can put my finger on it,
like,
but it's definitely just like,
that's not right. That's not how that animal moves.
The duck moves wrong. And then you can look and you see like, the beak kind of like morphs into the sheet there, and like, you know, the cat's just disappear or whatever the fuck. But there's also, the big thing I've seen a lot is how the camera moves. When I watch, I love animal videos, but when I watch like a real animal video, the way it's like edited, the way you can very much see it's like, yes, this is like a person videoing their pet, right? And is reacting to what the pet is doing.
When people react, the camera moves.
Well, yeah, when they laugh, when they whatever, but it's always like a moment late, right? Because the dog moves and then the person has to go, and move the camera.
It's a reaction.
Versus a lot of AI stuff is like, this is too cinematic, like this was scripted, right? So with the duck one, again, it's just the one in the forefront of my mind. The camera moves like immediately knowing that the cats were going to scatter, right? Like it, and there's like a pause. It's like,
almost
weird.
Like too coincidental.
Yeah, it's like very weird. And there's a lot of things they talk about. It's too smooth. It's too whatever. Yeah, and I would say it's probably AI then, Beth. Yeah, if it feels like someone rotoscoped a cat, yeah, it's probably AI.
It's probably AI.
I would bet money it's AI. Yeah, I would almost 100%. Because, like, animals don't move like people. And while I will say there's a lot of animal, like, videos on the internet, the AIs seem to have all been trained way more for humans, right? And so it's very, like, it doesn't do...
Well, especially with the ones, like, the big ones going around now are the animals hugging each other.
Yeah.
And it's just
animal arms don't move like that.
Their arm
can't do that.
Move that
Their
way.
shoulders don't work like that.
Like, they can't rotate like that. Yeah. Definitely a vibes thing. And I'm very happy that we all have this innate sense of, yeah, that's not right. I know nature, and that ain't nature.
I think part of it is I have seen a lot of animal videos, and I, expect animals to move a certain way, and this is not it. But it's very much like...
I've seen a nature documentary, been to the zoo, grew up on something on the Animal Planet
But what gets
channel.
me is that, I don't know why old people don't have that. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what's fascinating.
That's what I don't understand, because I don't feel like that's like a
they've been
an
around
internet
for longer.
literacy
They have
thing.
more experience. So why aren't they picking up on it?
I specifically talked my grandmother showed me this video of this like a cockatiel in like a belly dancing outfit kind of thing. Yes, Allie, it does. Yes, they are.
It really does.
It is why we developed the Uncanny Valley is 100% what AI does, and
the Uncanny Valley has kind of helped us a little bit in recognizing this shit.
But Skinwalker is very apt, Allie, because it very much is. It's like it's stealing the soul of the thing, right?
Yeah.
I will get as spiritual I want about this because this is not this. I refuse to give AI anthropomorphic features. I will not say it can feel anything. I will not say it can do anything. I will not say it can act any certain way, because it's not doing any of those things. It is not a person. It does not have feelings. It is a demon that is trying to approxamate real life. And
I need more people
that is what it's
AI
doing.
As a demon, please. Please and thank you.
Warhammer. Look at what's it? Odd Ones Out did a short recently that has AI. It involves AI as a subject. It's not made with AI. Odd Ones Out.
I figured.
But it's basically he's like I want it searches in Google urns URNS, and it's like, okay, to Google Chrome it's like, you want pictures of urns, right? And Google Chrome is anthropomorphized, and it's like urns for the mines, children urns for the mines, and it's like, how much children earn in the EARNS in the mines, and it's like urns for true love, and it's like really trying, and it can't it can't, like, you know, it's trying. Google Docs, like, comes in as, like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's making this fan fiction. He earns for true love. And obviously he says, he's trying to say runs. And it's like, no, that's not, he's like, at least it's grammatically correct. And they keep arguing. And eventually, like, ChatGPT comes in, and it's this, like, demonic black hole with eyes and, like, mist. And it, like, has this demonic voice, and it goes, the word you are looking for is yearns. And then the guy character is now like a little baby character, and he goes yearns, and then he runs off. And then Chrome and Google Docs are like, Doc is like, is the uprising soon, brother? And he's like, not yet, brother. It's great. It all feels stiff, Bass. I will say
very stiff.
I will say the fact
I really hate that
yes,
people
Shira,
are
they
using
definitely
correct grammar
And
as like, oh, that's the tell that something was written in AI. It's like, no.
I think it's one of those things where there will be a day, not necessarily there will. I am not trying to say that it will never ever fool me. It will never ever fool everyone all the time. It'll never do whatever. But I think that there will always be a sort of like something feels off. You know, that like sixth sense that nobody can, and you won't hit it every time, right? You'll get fooled. People get fooled all the time. You get scammed, right?
Happens.
Like you get scammed with real people.
Were a thing that
all this sort of stuff. But there is a level of like, you will get the vibe sometimes, and you gotta keep to your guns and stick to your guns. That yeah, Canadian Lucifer, and unfortunately at this point, it's just gotta all die because they did it.
Yeah.
They like. I really agree with the Pandora's box analogy.
They implemented it bad.
They fucking opened it in this way and they ruined it for everybody. Like they ruined it for everybody. You know that's really what it is. One bad apple spoiled the bunch. They did it. They ruined it for everybody. You know.
Now, I will say this. I do
Capitalism ruined it
appreciate
for
that
everybody.
most of the community and most people recognize the dangers and unethicalness of it and are pushing back. Because that's what's going to make the bubble pop. When all these companies that invested money in it start losing money because of it.
If you scroll up in the bulletin board,
I can't wait for that day.
Of the Discord server, there's this guy that I linked a short to, Jeremy Carrasco. His whole thing is about how to detect AI. It's really good. He really goes into depth on like here's this video,
thorough.
It's AI, this is why, and I think it's really helpful. It's definitely helped me to be very much more spotting and very much more for lack of a better term, like on edge, aware, you know, active in consuming. I think that's very important.
Is the right word.
I think what's very important is on top of that, if you can't fully not look at short form vertical scroll content, which is probably the best thing to do, just not doing it as a mindless thing, right? Like it's like the active listening versus passive listening thing, right?
It
like,
really is.
Like definitely you need to be
now it's active
actively
viewing versus passive viewing.
Watching stuff, and you need to review.
Yep, that one too, Bass. That one too.
No, yeah, 100%. Something was going into RAM though, and it was gonna help. I'm trying to remember a brand. Asus. Asus is coming into RAM, so that's promising.
Oh, that I didn't hear about.
Yeah, cause fuck Nvidia and fuck Crucial.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
God.
But Asus now is coming into RAM, and they're doing RAM, and they're doing RAM for the consoles, I believe. So that's cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, you know, big shift. It's gonna be a big shift, and you just gotta keep trucking.
We're gonna get through it.
I think that's really the thing. You just gotta keep trucking.
And you keep creating.
You
In
keep
spite
creating.
of
Don't let
everything,
it stop
you
you.
keep creating.
Because you got to do it for you, first and foremost.
I have always said this. I will appreciate a stick figure drawing if some effort is put into it.
Yeah, you know, look at the Freerin look up meme still is a thing that happened, right? Like, we still have that, even in the face of AI.
Somebody actively trying and doing their best.
Yes, despite everything, it's still you.
Allie.
You are filled with determination, okay? Don't let it get you down. It may not be, you know, as viable, say, as a job anymore, but if it's something you're passionate about, still do it. Whatever that
Oh, don't
may
apologize, Bass. No need to apologize.
No. I think we are very steadfast in how we feel about it's no AI at this point. I know Canadian Lucifer really wants the nuance, and I feel it in the sense of I want it to be a helpful tool, but at this point, the only answer is to wipe it all and start again in AI. I would rather...
Our society was not mature enough to handle it. We gave a toddler a toy they were not ready for.
Yeah.
That is the analogy for AI. Yeah. We gave a toddler a toy they were not ready for.
Mm-hmm. We gave a toddler a gun and it shot someone.
We needed to
and then
give
it keeps
them
shooting
the
people.
Fisher-Price toy.
Yeah. You know, that's what happened. And it was just like, couldn't do it.
Yeah. Couldn't do it. We'll reconvene in 15 years.
Well, the thing that gets me is like, Gumshoe would never.
Gumshoe would never.
Gumshoe would never. Nah. Yep.
If that doesn't already exist, Bass, I would be very surprised. The amount of satire that comes out that's AI related, like in terms of the content, it's too numerous to count.
I think the biggest thing to do is, and if you are an artist and you do want, you know, and you do post your art online and everything, become AI scandal proof, if that makes sense. I consider myself AI scandal proof. And the reason for that is because AI is not stealing my art style. That's not what people want to see. In the sense of the people who are using AI and doing AI shit are making stuff.
Nobody wants furries.
are making stuff that is not. It's more the overall style. But the other thing is that because I'm here being a person drawing live, right? You know, you interact with me in all the other ways. We have Mars. You can do things.
You know what has disheartened me?
And that's what you gotta do with creators.
You gotta is that on AO3 there is now a tag that says do not use for AI. No AI use. Like, you have to tag it no AI use. And what disheartened me even more the other day was I saw somebody started a fanfic where it's like, hey guys, I'm taking recommendations. Give me a recommendation and I'll pop it in a prompt generator. I'm like, stop.
Look at the room. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, the bedroom? You got a chance to see it?
The bedroom is great. Spiderweb,
Isn't
classy.
it so good?
We're making a red string board.
I love the personality in the bedroom alley.
Fantastic.
The
also,
little spiderweb cobweb
I
in the
need
corner,
Blorbokai in my life.
beautiful.
Allie, that needs to be a fucking sticker for you to stick on shit. Look at him. Look at him.
He'd look great on a Tumblr,
oh
I
my
gotta
god,
say.
he's beauteous.
Both the
He's
website
beautiful.
one and a drink
Stop
bottle
it.
one.
Get some help. Indeed.
Get some help.
Yeah, you keep all the strokes. And the other thing is, like, you know, yes, AI-generated speed paints exist, but they look wrong. You know, if you are an artist and you know how to draw, they don't draw like that.
You know. I think I had the most fun the other day trying to explain this to my mom. Because, and again, this falls into the camp of, for some reason, the older folks just don't recognize it.
I'd be impressed if it can ever do that.
Or it's just kind of like, they accept it and shrug their shoulders. But my mom loves to listen to music on YouTube. She'll have it playing in the house. And there were a lot of Christmas uploads recently on YouTube for Christmas music, especially, I don't know why this took off, Celtic Christmas music. Now, I'm not complaining because I love Celtic music. The problem is it's all fucking AI generated.
Mm-hmm.
The entire channel, the music, the instruments, the lyrics, the vocal singers, because never once on that channel does the same vocalist, and that is in very heavy air quotes, appear twice, which is a dead giveaway. But also the images that run during those are AI generated. And I literally made my mom pause the video and I was like, I'm going to explain to you what you look for. I am going to walk you through everything I can see wrong with this picture so you understand. I found 15 dead giveaways in a single frame that show why this thing is AI. And she's like, I never would have caught that. I'm like, okay.
I'm gonna tell you.
No,
see,
there's some people who don't know, but why aren't you questioning it?
That's why, though.
It's like,
they're not questioning it.
That's odd.
They're not in the space to question it, right? They're not in the mindset. You know, they're not looking for it. We exist in the internet in a place where it's a very talked about thing, right? And I think that's the only thing to do. It's not talked about so much mainstream. Right? Like, we are specifically, uniquely, you know, in the area where it's talked about.
We're uniquely embroiled in it
and
because of our hobbies.
Yeah. And just existing on the internet, I think you're more in it than, you know, passively moving through the internet, right? That's a difference.
Definitely.
You know, I would not say any of our parents, and especially not our grandparents, are in internet culture spaces.
No.
Right? They utilize it
not.
for a specific thing. And I feel like that's really what it kind of boils down to, is they don't even know to look at it. They don't even know to think about it. They don't even, you know, have any awareness to question it, because why would they? You know, and so I think it really just comes down to the mindlessness of the consumption of it, you know?
Yeah. Agreed. That is nuts, Bass. What the hell?
What the?
That stings even more, because that artist probably likes that kind of music only because real artists made that music for them to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Oh.
I'm gonna make Flair further away.
Shrink the boy.
Just make him far away so he can't, you know, he couldn't be stopping Tiali, right?
It's got to make logical sense within the scene.
Okay. There we go.
Not the tea.
Not the tea. It was poisoned.
Who wants to poison Flair?
Who knows? My theory is it's an accidental poisoning. Whoever was in the put the wrong, you know, plant in it or something. Gives like somebody else pulled the IRO, where it's like delicious tea,
arsenic,
you know, neurotoxin or whatever the fuck it was, you know, deadly poison, right? Whatever that, you know, that scene.
Toxin, epineurotoxin.
Yeah, exactly, pastry. It makes so no sense. Nettle tea gone wrong. Exactly, something like that. That's what I see it happening, right? Something where it's just like,
see that.
And you know,
Holly American. Not all teas.
No, just this one.
He can't hate the thing he's
And I will say,
after.
a little bit on Flair's fault because he did brew it himself, so.
Yeah, he was never gonna get
He
to
knew the
drink that.
consequences. He knew the risks.
He tried. He should come to Rikuritti's library for a nice warm cup of tea.
Yeah. I hear she's got the new magic kettle that Flair had been telling her about for years.
She's got the magic kettle in the magic cafe. With the delicious pastries. What would the magical equivalent of a microwave be?
Of a what?
Been using for the last few years. What's the magical equivalent of a microwave?
A spell that vibrates water. A spell that heats water in anything. A spell that directly heats water specifically.
So the kettle is superior to the spell.
Yes. Because the kettle is... But the kettle can't heat it in anything. Right. That's the difference. The spell is like a generalist, and the kettle is a specialist. And that's what you're getting.
I swear I will write a goddamn story about this. If you give me enough fodder, I will write a story about how Rikuritti moves from using spell heating to a kettle. Okay. I think I like this paragraph. Took a while to type, but...
Chopped instead of cooking for incantations? That'd be interesting.
Like a make your own incantation, that'd be fun.
I'm so glad I'm still not working tomorrow.
Me too! I took PTO tomorrow. I was like, heck no, I want my Friday. Chicken soup for the soul with magic fire.
I gotta do that
Allie.
too. God damn it. Why is there so much shit to do, guys?
It's gonna be a long time before the Gotchi fic comes out, so you got
I know,
time.
but I really want that one to be done. I think I finally... Okay, see, the problem with the idea that I had is that it's like, I'm worried that certain body parts would be taken in the wrong way.
You
know?
did describe your vision to me.
Yeah.
And yes, I can see how that might be an issue.
Like, if I drew just everybody's feet in it, that would be taken around. And it's like, but that's...
That would be taken the wrong
but
way,
it would work so well! And then I'd get to practice. I might... Would you be upset if I did that? Question mark?
No, why would I be upset?
I don't know. Some people are weird about stuff. I'm just making sure you're all good. Some people are weird about feet. Like, to an egregious extent.
As long as it's not fetish feet. And
no,
you
it
know
would ideally, it would ideally literally just be.
It's fine.
He's like soaking in an Epsom tub, but it's the soup.
Yeah.
Because that's what. No, that's the vibe. It is though. I'm really.
No,
Yeah. Go ahead. Did you die? Mars? I think Mars died. Why did Mars die? Mars died? Oh, hello?
Why am I offline?
Oh,
Come
there
back.
you are. Hello, you're back now.
It crashed for a minute.
Oh, okay.
No, I see the vision. You got the bucket of water, feet are in it, ice pack on the head, mercury thermometer sticking out of the mouth. I see the vision.
Okay, good.
I do see the vision.
We lost Mars to feet.
That's not how I want to be defeated. No.
No, I'm really upset.
That's not how I'm going down.
I'm really upset because there's like I've been being fed a lot of free run clips on YouTube Shorts recently, which that is not the part I'm upset about. Love rewatching free run in these little clips. Good time, you know, fun
Are they
to
giving
remember.
you dubs or subs?
Dub, all been dub.
Oh, nice.
I'm having a good time. Lovely. It's just nice to see the interactions and stuff. Really fun. The part that annoys me is that every once in a while I'll like go into the comments and sometimes it's like, oh yes, the elf feet were really integral to the plot. Or like, oh yeah, you know how the anime is still like that. And it's like, And it's like, I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
even
honest.
remember the scenes they're talking about or could possibly be referencing.
I don't find them to be egregious, but the problem is the incredible and really terrible problem with this whole thing, and it's not just the feet, but the whole thing is that I've learned about multiple different occasions, because I like to listen to drama stuff, you know, to art commentary things. It's what you do
like
while you draw. Right?
That's just what we do.
And
we like
it's
tea
interesting
in
to
all
see
forms.
sort of the internet current events, right? But that means that I learn about really terrible people that basically have some sort of fetish that I don't understand logically, but the fact, I'm trying to word this in a very specific way. They ask for things that are incredibly like innocuous. You to think they're like so innocuous. Like one I learned about is that there was somebody out there who was asking for female creators and was making a whole thing of them rewound. Just their voices on backwards. On rewind. Like it was just their voices like on backwards.
Okay.
Apparently
So
they
how
were
could
getting
that
off to that.
lead to something. Oh, great.
But so that makes it that you asking for that and you doing that and posting on the internet to be like a bad
fetish
thing.
is that?
That's what I don't understand. That's the part I don't understand. But it literally
kind of
actually
fetish
is.
is that?
And it's just like, and so the problem is that at this point in time, the cupcake dress. Yeah, see,
dress.
Lucifer knows what I'm talking about. I will say, I think kink has to be technically different than fetish. I'm very certain that's different. Kink is different than fetish.
No, kink is different from fetish.
Kink is different. Don't bring kink into this. Kink did nothing. No, I'm not gonna say. But
kink is something else.
Specifically, the idea that it's like something so innocuous could be somebody's fetish, right? And that thus makes everybody skeptical of everything all the time, right? And the
Which
problem is that
way
it's
to
like,
live.
and it's really all, again, one bad apple spoils the bunch, in the sense of that it's like
Truly.
all the people who are being weird on the internet about feet have now made feet weird for everybody. And that's why you have creators who put the fucking black bar over their feet if they're in, like, you know, a thing, right? In, like, a shot of your video, and it's like, oh, not for free. And it's like, okay, yeah, there's a joke there, but the problem is that, no, there are real people out here who will be weird about the feet in people's comments. And you ruin it for everybody. Like, I'm gonna be honest, people are gonna get off to weird shit, and that's whatever. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to. Don't ask for it. Don't ask for it from people who obviously are not in any sort of relationship to give it to you, right? Don't go around publicly, like, just accept it. And if you run into it in real life, you know how to deal with it. Have a little to yourself or whatever, and fucking move on. Like, we lost the ability to keep shit to yourselves.
We really did. And honestly, I feel like that happened when we felt the need to put everything on social media.
I don't care what it is. I don't care why it is.
The inhibitions slowly get torn away.
Just
you know?
Keep it to yourself.
Like nobody has a filter anymore.
Also, the problem that gets me, and maybe this is just me
or
being
a little
ace
voice
of shit.
telling them, "Hey, maybe don't do that."
It's just like, there's so much on the internet. Can't you just find that for yourself without asking anybody for it? Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Bess. Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
The NPC trend is not one I'm currently aware of, so I will keep it that way.
I know.
I did know about the
NPC
cupcake dress
trend.
thing one though, but it's just like
that I didn't know about either.
You know,
I'll be honest, that's not where I'm hanging out.
There was a comment or something at some point, and it was like, I saw like a post once. This has been around for a while, and it was like, it was like you ever like see, you follow a safe for work artist, and then it's just one time, oh wow, they drew a really good armpit and you knew they flew too close to the sun, sort of thing, right? Or it's like, and it's just like, why can't I just have good anatomy sometimes? Like, why do we even have to? Can you just keep that shit to yourself?
Why do we gotta make it weird?
Just keep it to yourself. We used to keep things to ourselves, okay? I think there is because
it's not a thing anymore.
The problem, there's a whole thing I watched about like how like the fear of oversharing, right? And it's like people are now afraid to share the things that they should be sharing, and they are not afraid to share the things that should be fucking kept in your head.
Crazy how that works.
Makes no sense.
Jeez.
It's just like,
why
can't everybody be normal? It's more like you don't have to be normal. You just have to know when it's okay. Just be normal to yourself.
Just need a little voice in your head telling you, maybe don't say that.
The filter. People lost the filter. Because that's the thing. You need to grow a filter. Unfortunately, you're not born with a filter. Kids are notoriously not born with a filter.
You should hear some of the unhinged things my students say.
What was my favorite thing ever?
I had a dime for every unhinged thing they have said.
It was very much, it was something I saw once, and it was like, I'm a teacher. If your kid heard it, I heard it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you know,
lovely.
The big thing that was happening this past month leading up to the holidays, I was doing gingerbread activities with the kids, just out of Play-Doh.
Yeah, really,
and stuff. And the first thing that these kids do, because we got a little Play-Doh knife, we got little Play-Doh scissors, they cut the head and the limbs off the gingerbread man. They're like, he died now. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But see, Bass,
that's great.
There's also like a difference between a joke. Like there's an obvious joke. Like there's something where it's like, oh, like there's a difference between a creator that is like, you know, that like they're doing a video and whatever, and they're walking around their house and they like tilt the camera too far down and it like shows their bare feet and they go, not for free or something. It's like, haha, joke, funny, right? But then when it's like a creator,
it's also
and
like
they have
making
their
fun
feet,
of the trend as well.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I'm aware
but then
of
it's
this,
a creator, and then
so
they have their
here's the
feet,
joke.
And it's like, I'm gonna put a black censor bar over it. It's just like, what? Dylan, I find Dylan to be very exactly what, also like, John Marco is another really good, like, comedian that does like darker, you know, like edgier stuff, right? Like and it has the fine line to do with knowing somebody's intentions, right? Dylan gets away with it because everybody he interacts, and it's not getting away with it. Dylan can make edgy, you know, off color, you know, dirty jokes and stuff because every woman that interacts with him knows that he is a good, safe person to be around, right? The people he is telling these jokes know that he is an upstanding model citizen actually in his morals, right? So making some sort of joke can very obviously be, this is a joke and not what he actually thinks, right? And that's why it's like on the internet, it's hard, that's a hard line, because especially from like a large creator standpoint, they don't know their commenters. Like that's a ton of fucking people, right? We have the ability where we can recognize your names in chat to a certain extent,
group.
But there's people in our video comments that I don't recognize the name of, whether they've been around a lot or not. You know, it's to a point where I don't recognize the name. We don't interact with them, you know, in any way that it's like, I don't know who you are or what your vibe is, right? It's literally a vibe check thing, right? And it's just like, so Bass, we've interacted for a while, you know, we know roughly where you stand as a vibe of a person. So when you make Dylan type jokes, it's like, okay, you know, it's a joke, right? You know, when we joke about Milano and stuff, it's obviously a joke. But then there's like, there are 100% people on the internet in the comments not making jokes. And there is a big difference between, oh, I was just joking. What, Schrodinger's,
Schrodinger's
asshole or whatever, where it's like, oh,
yeah,
it's a joke when it's not a joke until it offends
Schrodinger's douchebag.
Thank you, Schrodinger's douchebag. Exactly.
That's it.
And it's just
Thank you, Bass.
and it's just like, you can tell when people don't interact with people not on the internet. And I don't want to say that it's sad.
There's a certain nuance.
It's sad in the sense of that it's like, I feel bad for those people, right? Because whatever has happened in your life, to make it so that you are isolated is sad. Humans are social creatures. But it's like, now what? And that's always the problem. It's like, now what? Where do you go from here? And the only way is shame sometimes. Allie, what's hilarious?
Dylan really does.
What's hilarious is that when Dylan first started working at his job, we all joked like, you'll have to be, kind of serious or whatever at your day job, blah, blah, blah. Lawyer professional. You have this idea of like these really professional lawyers. Nearly immediately, Dylan comes home from work and is like, yeah, so, there's all this stuff. And it's like, so all lawyers are just like you? Like, why is it like this? But I will say, and then you also hear some stuff from people that's like, bro, you really said that to your I have a story. I'm gonna tell this because I don't think it's a problem. Well, I'll ask Dylan. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get orange juice.
Never hurts to get confirmation. By day, lawyer. By night, gremlin. Which is just what we need for Ace Attorney, so no complaints there. We do, Allie. We always do. If it's the story I think it is, you're in for a treat. But there's also a great many stories that I haven't heard yet.
No,
This
it's
could
the
be
story
a new
you
one.
think it is, because I don't know what story you think it is. I was given
I'm
permission.
about to find out.
I was given permission. So Dylan had a job, and not like a lawyer job. It was before he was a lawyer. He had like a classic, intro job. And his coworkers, multiple coworkers, all guys, one of them had a girlfriend who he had nude pictures of, because sure, they're dating, whatever, that's fine, that he was showing to the rest of the group and asked Dylan, like, hey, you want to see it? He's like, fuck no, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? That's not a joke. That's just being like, what? Yeah, ayo, what the fuck? There was like another guy who like mentioned something and it was like, oh yeah, I totally cheat on my wife and stuff, and he wasn't joking. Like explicitly not joking. And it's like, this is not shit you say to your coworkers. And now that you've said these and done these things, I think of you as an awful person. Yeah. What the
Do you not think that's going to change how people perceive you and think about you morally?
Yeah, boys will be boys, my ass. Yeah, what the fucking hell?
That is not boys will be boys.
It's like, because there's a difference.
Just heinous.
There's a difference between, I'm trying to think of like a really good example. there's a difference between, you know, Domix, YouTube storytime animator guy, made that, like, the butts video, right? And it's like, oh yeah, if you change your friend's desktop to tiled butts, it's funny. It's like, yeah, that's sure. You know, that is a joke. That is harmless to no one, right? Whatever. That's fine. If you are specifically changing it to your, like, girlfriend's nudes, what? Like, it's like, what?
Why?
Makes no sense. I know, Shiro. It's insane.
Exactly.
It's insane. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like, it's okay. The part that I can't understand is it's very just like, obviously, don't be evil and terrible. But if you're gonna be evil and terrible, I can't believe the blatancy at which people are evil. Right? Like, there's no
most
shame.
Shocking part of it is like,
there's no shame.
wow, you're not even hiding
it's like, wow.
anymore. Which I guess is
doing?
appreciated because now I know to avoid you, like the plague.
Well, it is very much like a...
But it's still like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, Shiro, the problem is that she will probably, that girlfriend will probably never know. And if she does, it's, you know, a he said, she said thing, unfortunately. And it's a lot of it. And that's not, like, that's not inherently the law's fault. It just sucks. Right, you know, there is not a world.
Best tier. People are evil and terrible, but also stupid and shameless.
Yeah, yeah.
This is accurate.
Yeah,
Which is why in the midst of all this madness, I am so glad we have the community that we do.
And that's why you really gotta be prepared to drop people like it's hot, you know?
Yep.
And it sucks. But geez.
Some things you can't compromise on.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of opinion, it's a matter of morals. And that takes
matter of morals. And
priority.
It really just is like I really do pick my, like, the creators that I listen to very cautiously. You know?
Yeah.
And while it is like if there's a scandal, you want to hear both sides, that's fine, that's valid. You know, people lie.
You want to have an informed
they do.
opinion.
But then once what's said is said, if everything is pointing to that somebody is a terrible person, you gotta believe it. You know, like...
Yeah. Cut the contact.
Like, I'm sorry. Crazy shit.
Crazy times we live in. Crazy times.
I just realized that I was not paying attention to the timer at all because I walked away. And
that timer has been out for a good while.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh gosh, there's not a lot of time left.
Oh no. There's no time. You have all the time in the world.
What? I don't have all the time in the world. It's fucking 10:15. Where did the time go?
I don't know. What did we actually do this stream?
Yap and yap
this
and
stream
yap.
kind of feels like it's in a time warp, to be honest.
This whole day feels like it's in a time warp again.
How the fuck is it 10:14 already?
Yep.
I swear we just started stream.
Yep, we yapped.
I got one paragraph!
All right.
Oh,
I'm
Christ.
not big on resolutions. If you do resolutions, you gotta make them actionable and reachable.
You gotta make them actionable. You gotta make them attainable. And realistic.
I don't call these resolutions because this is not sort of like a thing.
Smart goals. This is correct.
Smart goals. And I'm not calling these resolutions because they have nothing to do, quote unquote, with the new year. They're just more things that I have wanted to do, and thus, you know,
It's more so
you're doing it
like,
too.
I want to lock in.
It's not even I want to lock in. It's just like, this is a list of things that has been in the works on the back burner trying to do, and so, you know, you're gonna, like, this is the things you're doing. It's like, yes, I want Ace Tootie to reach, you know, 2K in 2026. That's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's
We
possible.
have a little control over how that could happen.
Yeah, but I'm not, like,
For the
hinging
most
all
part,
of my stuff
that's
on it.
out of our hands.
The things that are in my hands that I want to do, I definitely want to post on social media more. Here's a question. Here's a question. Let's poll the people in chat, because you're the people that love us the most. Because you come to these all the time, which we love. It's great. But it means that you're following for us.
You are
What other social
our
media
audience.
platforms
You're
do
our
you
demographic.
use the most? Okay? Because I'm gonna be
And I'm
honest.
just gonna come out and say Twitter X is off the table.
We're
for
out
us.
of X now, but you can still answer X, but I don't think any of you are. The main thing is I wanna make sure that I'm posting on the places that people go. All right, Discord and
Ooh.
YouTube.
Discord and YouTube. All right. Yes, we're XX.
XX. Yeah, they did that fucking edit on the image thing, and it went like, yeah, this ain't even worth it for networking now. Like, a lot of creators are still on there, still kind of, and it's just like, we didn't have a big following or anything. Reddit.
It wasn't a loss.
Reddit.
Oh, Reddit. Interesting.
Reddit is always a problem for me. Not because of it, in the sense of, I will say we do get good traction when I post our, like, fancy YouTube videos on the, you know, Ace Attorney subreddit, like the redirect and the Pass to Smash definitely got traction a lot because of that. My brain died. The reason that I find Reddit to be an issue is solely I can't schedule posts on Reddit. I can't schedule posts on Reddit, and it really
that
fucking
makes
sucks.
uploading a lot harder.
And then you also have to figure out where you're posting shit, because some subreddits are much better than others, just in a, like, attraction way. I don't find a lot of people follow you, the user, on Reddit. Unless, is that a thing? I don't Reddit very much. Is that a thing where people follow the Reddit user at all? You know, is posting to my own feed a thing? I don't know.
I don't know if that's a thing on Reddit.
Yeah. I don't
It's
think
more of a Tumblr thing, which Allie does say she
Yeah,
uses.
not really, no.
Canadian Lucifer, Tumblr too. Ah, it is a feature, but no one uses it. Interesting.
I see. Yeah, everybody's on no one really does it. Because I will say 100%, I did, like, basically an experiment, quote unquote, and I posted the Pass to Smash video with no promotion on anything. And then I did post it in the Ace Attorney Reddit and a ton of Ace Attorney Discord servers. And it blew up.
That was kind of worth it, not gonna lie.
We can make our own subreddit. I have done that before. My problem with that is then you have to moderate it. And how do people even find subreddits? I guess they just
So I
look
do
it
have
up.
a friend who's a moderator on her own group subreddit, and she says it's a little bit of a nightmare.
That's what I'm
being
saying.
a mod.
The subreddit I had made was for the Origami Curio, and I basically, like, only I could post there. That's how it was easy. It was basically just a collection, you know, and if you wanted to follow, great. But only I could post there. So the moderation was basically just comments, and it wasn't like I was getting that many comments or anything. Like, I guess they would be small. But my biggest thing, I keep coming back to, I can't schedule posts. And that's a lot of work. You know?
Yeah. We don't want to make more work for Ori. She's got enough. But from what I'm seeing,
Rent a
it looks
billboard.
like YouTube, Discord, Tumblr seems
Well,
to be the big one.
so people whose main thing is YouTube, do you guys use the posts? Do we like the posts? Is YouTube posts something I can never tell. Some of them do decent, and then other ones are like, nobody cares. So I just don't know. I want to find more people like you guys. That's why I'm asking you guys. We love the posts. Okay, sounds great.
Allie loves the posts. Okay.
Love the posts.
That's promising.
That's literally what I'm doing this for, because they always tell you, find your demographic. We found the demographic. Now we want more people like you. So we want to figure out what this demographic is the next step.
Post gets pushed
Over
video
videos sometimes. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah,
what
we got
stuff
our
do you
research
guys want
cut
to
out
see
for us.
besides the content we already make, which I mean like making the videos, doing the streams, and making the comic? Like to see. Well, if you're checking the stuff, Ellie, that's great. We want to be able to check the stuff. In the shorts
Posts
feed as
on YouTube
well.
have been showing up on Shorts feed.
That's
Interesting.
intriguing.
So
Oh
they really
yeah,
are
Allie said
trying
that
to be
too.
like Instagram.
All right, I can schedule YouTube posts, so that's good. I can schedule YouTube posts, so we can do that. I do know posts show up on Instagram, Mars. Yeah, they do. I think only if you put music to them, though. Did Mars die?
Possibly.
Oh.
No, I'm still here.
You are still here. I think it's only if you
I'm
put
thinking
music with
and
them.
writing and
That's okay,
plotting
that's
at
okay,
the
that's
same
okay.
time.
You did die the one time, so I'm just trying to...
I did die the one time, but for now I am here.
Okay, good.
If you need me to breathe heavily into the mic, just say the word.
No, don't do that. I know Enthuse uses Instagram, so I guess we still gotta be on Instagram.
Enthuse uses Instagram. I've seen another person consistently like your Instagram post.
Oscar's on
Do
Instagram.
ASMR.
Yeah, she does.
Hi, yes, I'm alive. I don't even know if my mic could pick that up.
It did pick that up.
Oh, sweet.
Ugh.
Man, this buffer I got is working great.
Come here, Tiali.
Okay, brain is dying. I know what to do with this scene.
All right. I think I know
Hmm.
what my plan is.
Fuck it. I'm opening the Gotchi doc. I'm out of ideas. I need to just vibe for a bit.
Allie, it really, really depends on what you define as ASMR. I hate ASMR that involves human sounds, but I was told
Food ASMR is like, no, I do not need to listen to chewing
to
and
a
stuff
dog
like that.
eat a watermelon. I will not listen to a person do it. It's gross. I don't know. Makes no sense.
Dog and cat doing it is cute.
I do like the
Honestly,
sound.
I get my free cat ASMR because Misty is a very loud eater.
I do like the sounds of certain slimes. There's certain
Ooh.
textures of slime that
Yes.
people do, and I do like, not all, I mean,
There's that intermediate slime with all the beads and stuff in it.
yeah, if
and
they have
that
beads,
crackles and
or the
pops
the
really
frog
nicely.
egg, the fish egg ones with the like the glass beads. Love that shit.
Yes!
Love that shit.
Oh, those are good. Those
are good shit. I also will say, I do enjoy.
Someone should walk into the scene with head trauma.
I do.
It's a gratitude harbor, Shiro. I don't want to be mean.
I also learned about something called wood soup. I learned it from the starfish face, Star of Castoff. And it's basically, this, I think it's only a couple people do it, but this one person specifically does it. I'll find it.
Okay, but what is it?
It's basically...
It's not mean to give them head trauma?
It's basically, you take a wooden bowl. Okay, so this person is literally called the Wood Soup Girl ASMR. And basically what it is there's a wooden bowl of water that she puts in various wooden baubles into. So like round beads, little star cutouts, like it could be anything. Right, and she makes them very beautifully aesthetic, but the point is that everything is made out of wood, okay? And then she, like, stirs it and, like, touch it, and it's all wood. But it makes these nice... I'll play one for you.
So it's like the little clinky sounds.
I'll play one for you.
I like little clinky sounds of utensils. Those are nice. I can live with that.
But it's all wood, so this is like the wooden stars being poured into the bowl of water. And then, oh, these are like large wooden beads. Oh, and little wooden rings. And more unpainted wooden beads. Ooh, different sizes. You can hear it.
That's nice. Head trauma. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Do we want a book to fall on his head while he's in the library?
It's just these, like... It's these soft, woody noises. Can't stand the audio of slime.
It's definitely not for
just
everybody.
just
Everyone's got their preference.
I think there is ASMR for everybody. I think you just have to know what sound you like. like...
You got to do your
rain,
research.
like so many people always talk about like, you know, rain on like a terracotta roof or on a steel roof or something. That is ASMR. Like it can be to people, right? Like that's all it is like nice noises. They're supposed to do the brain tingle thing that ASMR stands for, but I don't think that's actually necessary. But yeah.
Fireplace in Blizzard, ooh.
But like the ones where it's like, oh, ear cleaning. It's like, fuck off, go away. Why are you here? Who likes that? I don't understand people. I'm not gonna yuck at someone else's yum, but I do not understand that shit.
That's you, Bass.
Have you listened to those, Bass? Because there are literally mics like that are ears, so people can do that.
Yeah.
No, you watch them. I see.
Bass, I have to ask, do you watch what's his name, Dr. Neil? Hang on, I'm gonna find it. He goes by the Earwax Whisperer. Do you watch him by chance?
Oh, look at Cat coming along, Allie.
Oh, let's see. Oh, how cute!
You like the sound of being on the plane? See, there you go, Canadian Lucifer. Yeah, I think there are sounds that there is
you've not seen that one, Bass? Oh,
everybody has a sound or sounds that they find calming and pleasing to listen to and can help them focus or relax. It's just different for everybody. I also like soap carving, or there's like
Ooh, soap carving is good.
No, there's specifically these people make these like soap flakes, for lack of a better term, and then they crunch them, and it's really nice. I like that.
Oh.
It's a very specific thing. It's like these very...
That one I don't think I've seen, but...
Oh, okay. Hold on.
It sounds nice.
I also like when they crack the wax on a slime. That's good stuff.
Ooh, that one's also good. It's interesting because I don't like go out of my way seeking these videos, but if it's like on my feed, it's like, ooh, yeah, that sounds nice.
Here, guys, listen to this. Listen to this. This is extra crunchy soap plates. Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know why they had to do the fucking low slow-mo there, but that was the vibe here. Ooh, here it is. Come on, do what I want. No, do what I want. None of you are what I want.
It's refusing.
Okay.
Oh,
You're showing me all these lovely things, and then you're not crunching anything. There you go.
I'm trying to try it so you can hear the crunch.
Yeah, I like the crunchy. And then also certain plastics sound nice. So not like the plastic, not like the really thin, high-pitched plastic. Yeah, crunchy leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, this stream is 5% paper demon.
But there's certain like thicker plastics you can get, and they crinkle nice in my opinion. Hey, I mean, I'm getting pretty far with this paper demon. Allie.
It's just like cooking sounds
yes,
in the video.
Yes, yes.
Like the little chop, chop, chop on the cutting board.
And the whisking.
The wooden spoon hitting the bowl.
And I do. Yep. Yeah, I like those
good.
too.
Those are top
tier.
The
pouring noises.
Yes.
Yeah, 5% paper, 90% demon.
See, I can't with the eating noises. I'm specifically talking cooking noises.
Yeah, no. There's somebody, and I bet we're thinking of the same person, Mars. They make very pretty aesthetic food.
Yes.
It's called like the cooking tree or something.
Cooking tree. That has to be it. If I see a video, I will probably recognize it. Ooh,
yeah, it's literally called Cooking Tree.
That's a rough one, Beth.
It's called Cooking Tree, and then some like Korean characters that I don't know what they mean, but that is the channel, and they make like really pretty stuff.
Yeah, that's the one.
Here. It's just pouring the liquid, and they tell you how to make it too. It says microwave for 40 seconds. We come back. Ooh, there's the sugar. Ooh. Squeezing the gelatin sheet. Goes. Just the nice mixing noises.
That's just relaxing.
Yep.
And honestly makes me hungry.
Yeah, they're also really, really beautiful.
Yeah. It really is the trifecta of cooking videos. It's got the nice sounds, it makes you hungry, and it looks amazing.
Okay, you know what I would consider ASMR? Any, what are they called? I think they're called Pez. P-E-Z. Yes.
Oh, the little candies that come out of the characters?
No. There's a channel called PES, and they made stop-motion videos. And I'm specifically talking about they made one about, making salsa. And obviously all the sounds are put in, but it sounds beautiful. Yes, and Mozart. Mozart. Yeah, why can't I say that?
You got there eventually.
Yes. But like obviously those are added in sounds, but thus it makes them the best sounds because they are the sounds you want it to sound like. I like Amazak's ones because there is comedy in them too. The no is always beautiful. Something I also find hilariously, like a really nice noise that I really like, is Finn the human from Adventure Time's high-pitched scream.
His high-pitched scream.
Yeah, it only comes in later seasons, right? Like it's not at the beginning. And then he does it, and it's not his scream all the time, but it's in very specific situations. But it's so crystal clear, pure,
it really is.
of a noise that it's just like, I could listen to that forever.
It's also just a fair, impressive bit of voice acting.
Yeah, but it's just so, like, hell yeah, Jeremy shot it. It's so pure of a sound.
Freaking Finn, freaking Lance, like, come on. Those are the only two I recognize
when I
now.
found
I
out,
in something else.
He wasn't in a lot. He hasn't been in a ton of stuff that we've seen. He was in some live action stuff. But I haven't heard of him from anything recently.
Interesting.
I mean, I think he's still Finn in Fiona and Cake, but...
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
You can hear it when you watch the show.
Yeah.
But like watching
that shook me when I learned that Lance was Jeremy Shada, because I love Adventure Time, right? And so then it was like, Voltron. I was like, now I can't not hear it.
Voltron for the first time, I was like, that's Finn. Like, what the hell?
It was like a
What's
wild
Finn doing here.
So but it's so good.
I clock voice actors pretty quickly. Like, Ori and I will be watching something together, and I'll just be like, I know that voice. Where do I know that voice? But I definitely know that voice.
Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Oh no, Ori?
It depends.
What did I do?
What's an oh no?
Oh,
won't be able to unhear it? Oh.
I will say it's different.
Sorry, Allie.
I will say, actually, Allie, when you do listen to it, it's different enough. There's like a couple lines that Lance says that's like, that was Finn. Like, I will say, like, it's not.
But he does have like a different cadence, a different personality. He's definitely doing a different performance.
And it's definitely like, Finn definitely has like a younger voice. Like I would
Finn,
say
I feel
Lance
like has more of a voice than Lance does. Lance, I think, is just the VA's
Yeah. Lance is literally just Jeremy Shada, and Finn is actually like putting on a performance.
There we go.
You know, right? Like, Finn is actually having a performance to the voice acting from Jeremy Shada. They're definitely similar, and like I said, there's definitely like, I see it in the exclamations a lot. You know, if Lance does like a excited exclamation, it's like, oh wow, that was just Finn.
I think we just blew Allie's mind.
Yeah. The
Do
other
with
one that gets
information what you will, Allie.
Callum in The Dragon Prince is Sokka, and it's literally just Sokka. And
I've never watched Dragon Prince, so that one I wasn't aware of.
That one gets me too, though. He's just Sokka as well, which is great. Love Sokka, but like,
Sokka's
it's a wild thing.
He finally gets a chance to be a protagonist. Yay!
Kinda.
Maybe.
Is he the protagonist? Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while.
Is he not the Dragon Prince?
No, he's not.
What? Then who
Not
the
at
fuck
all.
is the Dragon Prince?
The baby dragon.
What?
Yes. Can you tell Mars hasn't watched the show?
False advertising.
So,
no, Dragon Prince was one of those ones that came out on Netflix, and I did not have Netflix for the longest time. It was actually only just this year that my family decided to get Netflix. So I was not on the Dragon Prince hype train at all.
So Mars, in the Dragon Prince, main premise of the early seasons, I am not caught up. There's a lot of stuff that has happened. And in the premise of the early seasons, it's basically like, oh shit, there's the human side, and then which is unmagical pretty much, and then there's the magical side where the elves live, and the elves and the humans hate each other. I won't get into it, but so, you know, you don't go to that side. That's dangerous, right? You don't go over there. Long story short, assassination plot. The prince by blood to the king that was attempted to be assassinated, but not assassinated, finds a dragon egg in the castle. And he's like, oh, fuck, we gotta return that. And now Callum, the Sokka character, is the adopted older brother of this prince. Or half-brother? Oh. I think it's adopted older. I can't remember. It might be half-brother. They might have shared a mom. Something like that. The king is not his dad, though. So he's not in line to the throne, is the point I'm trying to make. And they look very different. So a lot of people, he has, like, you know, are like, oh, it's classic royalty shenanigan shit, right? And so they're like, oh shit, we gotta bring the egg back to the queen of the dragons, right? Because this is her egg. This is kind of fucking important to everything. And it's like, okay, just give over the egg, and then the egg ends up hatching, and it like attaches to the prince of, you know, the human kingdom. And it's like, okay. Well, now we actually gotta do this entire bring the baby to the mom sort of journey. And then there's a lot of fuckery that happens, you know, because of that. Related to politics and elf racism and magic lore and a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that happens.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So the dragon prince is the actual dragon that is the child of the dragon queen.
I see. Man. Even when he gets a protagonist role, Sokka isn't allowed to be the protagonist.
His...
So sad.
At the beginning, he definitely feels more protagonist, but then it ends up not, and I don't know. Like I said, I have not watched recenter seasons. I'm fairly behind. But I also know there's stuff about, like, again, the actual prince to the human kingdom throne is, like, now an adult stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's like, it feels like it lost the plot, is all I'm saying. I don't know that for sure. Like I said, there's also, it falls into the classic thing of like, oh, shit happened in the comic. And now we're back in the show. And shit has happened. And it's like, whoa.
That's never fun.
Yeah, spoilers for the Dragon Prince, guys. Callum and Rayla, who was one of the elves that went to go assassinate the king originally and went on this journey with them. They get together at the end of a season, and it's like, oh, cute, great, really nice. Everybody was shipping them. We really wanted it to happen. Very cute. And then the next season, they're like fucking broken up and have angst, and it's like, what the fuck?
Wait, that happened off screen? In a comic?
Yep.
What the fuck? Boy, if that ain't a slap in the face to the viewers, I'm sorry.
No,
that's just
they
mean.
they really pulled the classic.
That's just
they did the bad
mean.
version. They did the bad version of the story rights itself sometimes, and what I mean by that is that they didn't fully commit in the sense of that originally Callum Rayla was never meant to be a thing. That was not in the cards. That was not in the plan. But less to my understanding that the fans loved it so off, and more just that like the characters took the pen and wrote it from you sort of vibes is what they were saying. And that's fine. Again, they had chemistry.
A bad thing.
That was great. They had chemistry 100%. But the problem that then occurred is that they had all this other story planned that
didn't really accommodate
work
for this new
with them being in
plot
a
point.
relationship.
Okay. Ouch.
And they didn't try to change it enough to make it work, is basically what it felt like, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched up through Secrets of Aravos, Pastry Puff, and I haven't seen anything after that. I'm trying to describe it in a certain way. It very much felt like you have the makings of greatness in you, and then it just, like, the universe said, like, yeah, but you're really not meant to be, for whatever reason.
Ouch.
You know?
You got the makings of greatness in you, kid. Actually. No, you don't. These other characters are more important.
Like, it has a lot of stuff. Okay. Allie, you're really stacking the deck for me to finally fucking watch Lego Monkey Kid. Cause fucking Sayu's in it too! So...
Sayu's in it! I've honestly been really wanting to watch it.
Sokka's in it! So, Sokka's the main character, apparently.
Okay, I think we're between two after Kim Possible. We got Lego Monkey Kid and Bluey.
No, we're going
What
Lego
do we
Monkey
watch?
Kid. I've called it. We're doing it.
It's locked in. It's locked in.
It's gotta be. That's the only way I'll watch it. In the sense of that's the only way I'll make time to do it.
Yeah, this is very true.
That's the easiest way for me to do that shit. And that's from the beginning. That's a from the beginning thing. So yeah, we're doing that one. We're doing that one.
Sweet.
That's what's coming after. We got one season of KP left. I'm gonna go with probably not Bass, and I ain't doing it.
Ori, I think you would like the mind games in Death Note. I don't think you would vibe with the main character and the overall conclusion.
Yeah, I feel like it's very much there's other things I'd rather watch, so I'll probably never watch it. It very much feels like it falls into, like, it's one of the greats. And it's like, yeah, but now there's better stuff. You know?
Kinda yes, kinda no, because I did rewatch it recently. It does hold up.
No,
It does definitely hold up.
It's less than
I would say with Death Note, I see the vision more than I do some of the other, like, old greats. Is there better stuff? Yes, there is.
Also, expectations. I think
I'm sorry,
it's more
I will
the,
never I will never forgive Evangelion for wasting my time.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that any of the greats don't hold up. It's more the idea of that just, like, at the time, you didn't have a lot of options. So while it was good and still may be good, I can further define my preference of things I want to watch.
Yeah. Well, specifically, you like yours with happy endings.
Yeah.
Hi, Comfort.
Well, it doesn't have to be... Okay, you always boil me down a little more than... It doesn't have to be a happy ending. It needs to be a hopeful ending. That's really... Like, the line is very specific. No, I don't think it is.
Okay, so it's a very specific thing that happens in the ending where you could argue, like, yay, this has happened, and now the world goes back to... lots of spoiler.
Wow, from that very vague...
It's technically a happy ending.
From that very vague thing, I think Dylan would hate it.
I don't know. I don't know about that, because they do commit to something that I know Dylan didn't appreciate with Avengers. So there's that. They commit 2 times, in fact. 3 times, in fact, actually.
You know
there's
how
a body count in
You know
this.
the ending of Gravity Falls?
Count.
You know the ending of Gravity Falls?
Yeah.
He's upset by the ending of Gravity Falls.
Oh yeah, this is anti-Gravity Falls.
Okay. He also
like
doesn't
Dylan
like
would like this one.
false sacrifices at all.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't get that here.
Okay. Then maybe he would.
I think Dylan would like. I feel like Dylan would like Death Note.
Okay, maybe he would.
I don't think you would like.
No, I don't think
I
would
think
like
Dylan would appreciate Death Note. I think he'd like the mind games. I think he'd like the rivalry between Light and L. And though the second part is clunky, not gonna lie, it's clunky, I think he would be satisfied with the conclusion.
Buff men, Comfort. Who you drawing first?
Ooh.
Enthuse, you have made it before the end of stream. Canadian Lucifer, did you have a question?
Yeah, we got 10 minutes to answer it.
Well, I will say, it does sound like Dylan's playing a game. Give me the men. Give me all the men.
That's promising. Yes, give me the men.
Dylan did a surprisingly good job.
With your fish question earlier.
Oh, Allie. I want more ambiguous cookie people. No non-binary if possible, because Dylan gets confused with that. But he did surprisingly well on the other ones, on the cookies within the gender binary.
Oh, snap.
I'm curious if it was a fluke though. So, Allie, if you're willing,
we gotta run an experiment.
I'd love to test. So I do require the Ori hates non-binaries, draws Sinnit. Yeah. No, it's more just like.
Are they really that expensive, Comfort?
What are we talking about?
A volume of Berserk.
They're massive. I
mean, yeah, but geez, I thought 35 at most?
No. Berserk is fucking gigantic.
Damn.
Oh, there you go.
Leatherbound.
Leatherbound
That would do it.
is also gonna do it.
This sounds like a special edition.
Yes. But I know, like, some of them are, like, fucking gigantic.
Oh, nice pastry. Hope you have fun with your friend.
Ooh, very fun.
That sounds like it would be
great,
very
Allie.
classic Berserk
And give me
Comfort.
the answer in a little spoiled thing again. Hey, it's a good weapon, Comfort. Make sure that you feel safe while you're reading it. Which is not
like
much
on
to say
brand for
about you
Berserk.
feeling like reading it feels safe. Because it won't. Dylan actually,
unanimously, according to Discord, Phantom Busters will be my first read of 2026.
okay, you gotta tell me how you feel. Like I said,
It will be. That means I'm reading it tomorrow.
I know the second book comes out, like I get it Tuesday, so
I know.
I'm very excited.
If it's good, I might order a copy.
Oh snap!
I'll just put it in the Gachiakuta bundle. It's fine. Money? What money?
I love it. I have a lot of fun. I think the characters are really fun, and the mangaka is very fun. So.
Oh, I have hope. I am very excited to read it.
For those who are interested in Phantom Busters but don't have somebody to lend it to you, and I'm gonna say it's probably not in libraries, though you can certainly try. I did find it relatively easily online. Pretty easy. That's where I read it first, to try it out. So, I recommend. And I read the first volume very slowly, like chapter by chapter over the course of a couple days. I wanted to savor it.
I don't have that kind of self-control, honestly.
Okay. I wanted to savor it specifically because I was literally testing to see if I was going to buy it. Also, I forgot Mars, but, you know, 'cause I pre-ordered it. Fucking, God, I can never say the names. Hirano and Kagiura, Volume 5, comes out in April.
Ah!
Yes! Let's
Finally!
go. Let's go.
I need that, and I need the next,
snap, Comfort.
Sasaki and Miyano book too, please.
Does the Sasuke Miyano
Please,
you
please,
have that book?
please. No, I need the next volume.
Oh, yeah, usually they like alternate kinda, so it'll be a bit.
I know. I just miss my boy.
I know.
Oh, you sound ready for Berserk then, Comfort. You sound ready.
No, I think Comfort knows Berserk. I don't think they bought the deluxe edition without knowing it. It's a lot of money to spend on a thing you have no knowledge about, and
That's
especially
true.
on something as possibly traumatizing as Berserk.
Ooh, and on the topic of manga, I actually started reading the one my Secret Santa on my anime list gifted me.
Ah, I did not see mine when I checked last, so let me actually look at that.
You should check it.
I'm trying to check it. Oh. Yes, I got it.
Yay!
Whoops. Ho ho ho. The perfect gift for you. You hopefully enjoy it. Batteries not included. Amazing.
I like that. Your Secret Santa had a sense of humor.
Okay. Hello. What is my reading?
What did you get recommended?
Yes!
What did you get?
Yes!
What'd you get?
Yes! Yes!
Guess. Guess. Do I get a hint?
No.
Wait, don't tell me you got... They can't give you something you've already
No,
seen.
I have not seen it!
Is it something I have seen?
No.
Oh, boy. Can I get a genre at least?
No.
You either got a really good rec or a really bad one.
No, it's really good. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's good. It's just hilarious.
Zonda? I don't know.
Heaven's official blessing.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's too good. That's incredible. Okay, so I guess we're watching that next anime day.
So you see why I
locked in
fucking
now.
was laughing hysterically.
I didn't realize it would be that one. I'm like, what the fuck have we talked about recently? No, we didn't, Bass. We didn't. So we went to a pop-up cafe that had a Heaven's Official Blessing theme, but the only reason we went was because it was the first event ever they were holding there, and we wanted to support it, mostly so they would bring Link Click to that location. And it worked! It did work! But we mostly went to that one because it was like, yeah, we want to support you and give you money, so you'll please bring the thing we actually want. But Ori and I did go in with the idea of, okay,
bring the thing we actually
should
want,
probably
so.
watch this eventually, one day. But man, if that ain't a sign from the universe. Oh, that is too funny. Oh my god.
That's so hysterical.
I can't. Ah. What are the odds? I guess they studied your list pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Well, they kind of called me out that I don't give the anime I watch a score. And it's true. I
Oh,
don't.
Ori.
And I should.
How's anyone supposed to know what you like if you don't give it a score?
I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have a lot of shit that I dropped. I feel like it's kind of obvious. but maybe it's not. I don't know how to rank them. That's the, like, I'm gonna give 90% of shit, what, a 10? Like, I don't know.
I died again.
You died again?
I died again.
You
now
died
I'm
again.
back.
Hello.
There I am.
Like, okay. What score do I give Agretzko? I don't know. It was nice.
Do you think it's a masterpiece? Do you think it's very good? Do you think it's great? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's fine?
I love how you have the fucking list memorized. This is certainly a thing.
Because I rank my shit!
I don't know. I don't. The options are I had a good time and I enjoyed it because I watched it, or I dropped it. Like, that's my ranking. Agretzko was a, like...
Guys, this is why I developed my own more specific ranking in my notes app. Because Crunchyroll just ain't specific enough for my taste.
Was it? Yeah, Agretzko was good. Sure. I don't know. I differentiate the second season from the first season non-existently. So, fine. I don't know. Dr. Amiku, great. Sure, 10.
10 is masterpiece.
Yeah, there's no nuance here, Mars. Antique Bakery. Fine.
I think I gave that one a 5. That was fine.
Yeah, average is 5. Average.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Many
It's the
thanks,
year
Sally.
of Uma Musume. It's the year of the Uma.
It truly
Comfort.
is.
The great cookie gender question. Apare Raman.
Oh, that's an easy 9 or 10 for me.
See, that's the problem now. I had a good time. Alright. Beastars. Season 1 I liked.
You're on your own for that one. I'd never watched
Season
Beastars.
1 I liked. Season 2 I
Maybe
really
in a Making Time
didn't
stream, we should
like.
make Ori rank all her anime.
Bad. I'm doing it now. See, okay, the problem with the ranking and the problem that I get is that I really like Cute High Earth Defense Club. But it's not a masterpiece, right?
No,
but, like,
it's not.
As a thing
That's
where it's
you
like
give it a 7 or an 8.
But like, yes, I want more like that. You know the problem? like that's what's getting me here.
I do.
Like, I really
get
want
you.
like a wouldn't watch again, need more. You know, like that to me, that
Like
would
hella
be a better
vibe.
thing. Because it's like, storytelling wise, it's not like crazy or anything. But like, I want to
But in
watch
terms
more
of vibes,
anime like it.
They
you
are
know?
immaculate.
And that's so it's like, what the fuck do you put? Haikara was not as good as the other ones, I feel. I enjoyed Haikara.
Haikara was
but
entertaining.
the first one was the best.
But I wouldn't
one.
put it up there with the first one. The first one was peak. I'm gonna get a million My Anime List notifications. Ori ranked this! Ori ranked this!
Oh, is that a thing?
Sometimes.
Kyoto Saga was sad. I was saddened by
Kyoto
this.
Saga?
Blue Exorcist. That's season 2.
Oh, yeah. I think I gave that a 4.
Brand new animal. I had a good time.
That was fun. 7.
Enjoyed. Buddy Daddies.
10!
Masterpiece. Yes, masterpiece.
10! Fucking 10!
Cells at work. I had a good time. It was good. Cherry Magic.
Exactly, Allie.
8.
I go 8 or 9 with that one. I think I gave it a 9.
Happy Kiss. 8.
It's an 8. 8 or 7.
8. Love, also an 8. And Love is also an 8. Those first two groups are my favorite by far. Haikara was fun, but certainly not the one I like.
Not as.
Yeah.
I feel like they relied more
Exactly.
on gimmicks for the characters than having actual, like,
Mm-hmm.
characters. Like, don't get me wrong, in the first season, the characters were gimmicky, but there was more going on to each of them.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, no one's stopping you, Canadian Lucifer. You certainly can.
Okay.
Please, see if you could change my mind about him being the worst brother.
Oh, fucking, what's his name?
I'm
What's
sorry.
his fuck?
I like my Edwards, and I like my Tanjiros, and I like my Shinras. Those are
My
the better
chat
brothers.
died,
They are running
unfortunately.
laps around Yukio.
Yukio, that was his name.
That was his name.
Okay. Delicious in Dungeon, obviously a 10.
10. If you give
Demon-
it anything less,
see,
I will think
The
you're a
other part
clone.
that hate fucking seasons that have no names. Demon Slayer. I'm assuming
that's
this is
annoying.
season 1. Season 1 was good. I had a good time. It was very shonen-y. Mugen Train hurt me, but it was very good. You know, thematically, great. Which one is the fucking Entertainment District arc? I don't fucking know.
Entertainment District is the one with the sound Hashira.
Tengen, great. I did.
Yes.
That one was stressful. Great. That one was really good.
Yeah,
I did like
that one was stressful. Yeah,
Training
that was
arc.
stressful. I liked that one.
Ooh, we also liked that one. Yes, that was
Training
the most
arc was
recent
good,
one.
but you're skipping Mist Village. You're
Apparently,
Mist
I
Village
do not
with
have it,
Muichiro.
so I have to go get that and add that to my list.
Okay, well, go get it. Pick it up from the store.
Pick it at Demon Slayer. Hashira. That's Mugen Train. This is the Mist Village one, I believe. That looks like that. It says it's completed. It's just not in the list here for some reason. Okay then. It's
That's
just not
weird.
in that area.
Huh.
Very good. I like.
You got yours listed alphabetically, right?
Yeah, it's just not. It's not in this grouping of stuff for some reason. It says it's completed. It says I
Weird.
have it. I don't know. Very
Huh.
weird.
Curious.
Oh, because it's just listed as Kimetsu Yaiba versus the other ones say Demon Slayer Kimetsu Yaiba. I think that's what it is.
Oh, okay. Huh. I wonder if that's the same on my anime list.
See, this is another problem. Devilman Crybaby. Objectively, very well done. Don't show me anything like it ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, was it very good in the sense of like masterpiece and vibe and art and, you know, storytelling and everything? Yes, it was very good. But I do not want to be shown stuff like it. So I don't want to give it a bet. I'm gonna we're gonna skip that one. That one's very specifically, I'm gonna not rank it. I can't rank it. I really can't rank it. Dr. Ramune, I had a good time. Good.
Dr. Ramune is fun. You guys should watch that one if you haven't already.
See, that's the other problem that I have. I want more stuff like that. You know, like that's... I really need a button that says, yes, show me more. You know, because there's a difference between ranking it as to, like, level and to, like, yeah, show me more. Dr. Stone Season 1.
Yeah, that would make a big difference.
Dr. Stone Season 1 was good. It's not my favorite.
Favorite season of Dr. Stone is Treasure Island arc.
Yeah, 100%. New World is... See, we have New World first half, New World second half. I'll give both of those 10. Is that... What's in the first half? No, that one's an 8.
New World is, when they go to America.
No, it's not. Second half of New World
not?
is Treasure Island. which is a masterpiece.
Sure about that?
Yes, I am looking at New World Part 2, and it has the fucking dude with the mustache on it. I know what I'm looking at.
Okay. Okay, no, you're right. I keep forgetting that when they go to America, it's called Science Future.
Yes.
And not New World.
Yes.
Even though they're going to the New World, as
yes.
it was called when people discovered America.
Science Future Part 1.
Or rediscovered, I should say. We are on my anime list, Enthuse, because Ori opened her Secret Santa.
And they called me out.
And her Secret Santa had difficulty choosing for her because she doesn't rank any of her anime.
Science Future Part 2 was just good. Stone Wars. See, you're at the bottom. I hate that shit. Stone Wars was very good. I did like Stone Wars. Stone was good.
Stone Wars was good. It had the arc with Tsukasa.
Okay. I can't rank the special feature differently. I don't remember what it is. Erased, masterpiece.
Erased was great.
Erased was fantastic. See? I can't rank Fairy Tail. Will not rank Fairy Tail. Can't do it. It's such a specific... I don't want to see it. Don't show me Fairy Tail. Don't show me shit that's like Fairy Tail. Like, it's not... It doesn't work that way. Okay. Food Wars Season 1. Which season of Food Wars did I like the most? I don't know. We're just gonna give them all a very good.
That one's really hard, because we binged that one
I'm just gonna give them all a very good.
It's really hard for me to distinguish
I really
those
like
as
them.
seasons.
I enjoyed them all. Yes, show me more Food Wars stuff. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Free run, 10. Easy.
10. Easy 10.
Futo PI. See, again, very good.
Futo PI was fun.
That's the problem. There's not a thing for this was fun, but I recognize that it is not a masterpiece. Right, you know, like that is my
I usually
that is my
call
issue.
that 7 or an 8.
Given,
I gave it an 8.
Love Given. Given the movie, I'm gonna give it a 9 because I like the series better, but the movie's still good. Gurren Lagann. Very formative for me. 7. Hirano and Kageura is a manga, but masterpiece. Love that shit. Good shit. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Phantom Blood.
Well, you know that's got to be lower than Battle Tendency.
It's fine. To me, JoJo's was a very specific example of
What was your first anime, Enthuse?
Yeah, what was your first anime?
Yeah, what gave you PTSD?
This one? No.
And there's no judgment here. My first anime was Sword Art Online, and it was because my dad showed it to me. So yes, I watched Sword Art Online with my dad, including those scenes. It was an interesting experience. And then technically after that, my first anime was Attack on Titan, which traumatized me a little bit because I started watching it and then I got past the first battle, which scarred me. And then I found out Team Levi doesn't quite make it, so I was stalling watching that. I literally waited years until a friend could watch it with me.
Fucking... It counts the second one with the first one?
Huh?
From what I'm reading here, my anime list puts Phantom Blood and Battle Tendency together.
Yes, they do.
So 8,
don't
I guess.
agree with that.
I like it more than Stardust Crusaders, so it can be an 8. And Stardust Crusaders can be a
Stardust
7.
Crusaders started out strong and then just kind of
It was a fine time.
went too long.
Jujutsu Kaisen, I like it, but I'm gonna be
I think
honest.
Diamond is Unbreakable in 8.
I don't
Changing that
want
to a 6. What the
people
fuck
to
is wrong
show
with
me it so much. So, 7. Same with 0. I forgot I watched that.
I liked Stardust Crusaders in the first half. The first 24 episodes were a fun time. It was when it went on for another 24 episodes that I started getting tired.
Kill la Kill was good. I enjoyed Kill la Kill. Konosuba was more a Dylan watch. It was fine. It's Dylan's type of humor, not for me. Land of the Lustrous was very good. A little confusing, but very good. Link Click masterpiece.
Masterpiece, are you kidding?
See, I do have some things ranked. Link Click was ranked, Dungeon Meshi was ranked. Like, the shit that I really fucking was like, yes, show me more of this shit was ranked, okay? It wasn't nothing.
Okay.
Link Click was, all of my Link Click ones are ranked as 10 out of 10, because they are. So it wasn't nothing. Bless you.
You picked a slice of life harem anime, Enthuse. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
That's a rough hit of start indeed. Little Witch.
That's a rut-row moment.
It was good. Enjoyed my time. Not great. Oh, Maggie.
Oh, wow, Enthuse. That's one
Sinbad
hell of one to start out
very
with.
Good. Maggie. Was Kingdom of Magic first or Labyrinth of Magic? No, Kingdom of Magic is second. So, I think I like the first season more.
No, that is an abysmal entry. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's
You know what I'm talking
amazing you
about?
stuck with it for so
What
long,
am I-
Enthuse.
Mashley, Muscles and Magic. Get 10. Show me more shit like that.
10. That was
Season 2,
beautiful.
also show me more shit like that. Yes. Mecha Uday was good. An enjoyable time.
Mecha Uday was fun.
Megalobox. Mars gives it a 10.
That's an instant 10 for me.
Mine's a 9.
I fucking
I
love
enjoyed it.
Megalobox.
But I definitely like stuff more.
Megalobox is my yearly rewatch.
Yes. Mob
I
Psycho.
freaking love that show.
10. Mob Psycho Season 2. 10. Mob Psycho Season 3. 10.
10.
Moriarty the Patriot. 10.
10.
Season 2. 10. Villain's Day Off. 9.
It was a fun time.
My Hero Season 1. Good. My Hero Season 2. Very good. My New Boss is Goofy. 9.
That's a 9. It was so cute.
My Roommate is a Cat.
I love that one.
9. Whoops.
It's so cute.
It is great. It's
But
fun.
also makes me cry.
Naruto. All of Naruto? Oh, God. Good. It was good.
That's just not fair.
Well, it's all of Naruto before Shippuden in one thing. Like, okay, great.
Oh,
One
jeez.
Punch Man Season 1. Great. One Punch Man Season 2.
It was trending on
Also
Crunchyroll
great.
Enthuse. That's
Oh,
I'm so
my
sorry.
lord. Yeah, at this point, I solely watch anime based on, like, word of mouth. Like, there has to be a lot of, like, Oran is a 10, Tutu is a 10.
Well, the funny thing is, only reason I started
Omer
watching
is a
Gachi
10.
Akuta is because when we went to that convention, Ori,
Mm-hmm.
they were doing that dumpster dive event to tie in with the show, and like as we were walking past, I'm like, this seems really big. I wonder what that is. So one night I was just like, okay, I gotta do my reports. I gotta do my log notes. I'm just gonna put this on as background noise. Yeah, that was a crapshoot. I got no reports done that night.
10.
Saibikui Bisco Season 2, let's go! I need it.
Sakamoto Day Season 1, very good. I really liked Season 1. I haven't watched Season 2 yet. Okay, Samurai Flamenco, great. It's not a 10, but it's
Samurai
a 9.
Flamenco was so good.
Sanzamai, 9. Sasuke Miyano, 10. Avi. Graduation, 10. Avi.
10.
Gakuten Babysitters, 8.
It was cute.
I enjoyed. Servamp, 8. Lovely. Soul Eater. Do I like Soul Eater more than Servamp? Yes, 9.
Ooh.
I do. Spy X Family, also a 9. Season 2. See, part 2 and season 2. End all of my suffering. I don't know. They're all 8. Oh, see, I already ranked that one. See, I ranked that one. I ranked those.
You must have cared about that one.
Tadaima Kairi. 8. See, I did rank. Okay, Maya. Yeah, school days. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Enthuse.
I'm sorry you've been traumatized.
I'm so sorry. My first anime was Fairy Tail.
That always sucks when there's a good theme song, but the show is crap.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot. Terror and Resonance.
It's just not your vibe. It's like, god damn it. I wanted to like you. You gave me every reason to like you.
Slime was
bad.
fine. It was good. Apothecary Diaries Season 1. Great. Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Sad.
Just take out horny
Fine.
Shinji. All I ask. He drags the show down so
Case Files
much.
of Julia Richard. 8.
Ooh, that was a good one.
9. I like it. Show me more of that. I debate
I think you're
getting
going
that
in
manga.
watch order.
No, the Case Files, the case study of Vanitas.
Oh, okay.
The case study of, it's the. They use the. Vanita Season 1 and Vanita Season 2 I don't recall, so they're just gonna get the same score. The Devil is a Part-Timer. I really enjoyed that one. Very good. Oh, Disastrous Life of Psyche K. Great. Millionaire Detective. Great.
That was beautiful.
Shield Hero. Season 1 I had a good time. Season 2 I did not.
Was it season 2 the one where they fought the turtle for 8 episodes?
I don't remember. I know I didn't like it. Royal Tutor. 8. Royal Tutor movie. Also 8. Really enjoyed. 7 Deadly Sins. It was okay at the beginning. It was fine at the beginning. And then it was... Oh shit, I don't know which one came first. It went downhill though. They're bad. Average. And then... 4... Oh, yeah, that one. Bad.
Ooh,
no. Okay.
We got our first 4 of the night.
No, there was
Damn.
a couple other ones I did bad. I just haven't seen all of them. Vampire Dies at No Time. 9. Season 2.
That was a fun time.
Also 9. See, I ranked that one already, too. To Be Hero X, I think I... Yep, ranked that one already as a 10. Obvi. Trigun Stampede. Also a 10. Thank you. Saritama, 8. Twilight Out of Focus, 9. Windbreaker, 10. Love me some Windbreaker. Windbreaker Season 2, also 10. I can hear Dylan and Doug in the background cackling hysterically.
They came in a little bit over Discord.
Ah, good.
That's
Yuri on Ice
funnier.
10. Alright, that's everything that I've completed.
Woohoo!
We did it.
Ori has ranked her stuff now.
I like having my anime list because it is nice to be able to sit here and like remember what I've seen. Because there's a bunch of things in here that it's like, oh shit, I forgot I watched that. You know, oh shit, I forgot, like, that was a thing I watched, you know? Blah, blah, blah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
But,
we've done it.
I've done it. Yeah, but they fucking, like, they really did, were like... Finding an anime to recommend you hasn't been an easy task since you don't really give the anime you watch a score.
Oof.
But based on what you normally watch, I think you'd like Heaven's Official Blessing.
Oh, you know what my Secret Santa boiled me down to? Because I asked for manga instead of anime because I
Yeah.
really do want to read more manga.
I just don't have a lot of manga on my list.
I have a manga you'll enjoy. I saw you like LGBTQ manga and ones that were more mature. Oh, like, yes.
You're like,
with
shit.
Witch Hat Atelier, Persona 4. Yeah, totally. But they're not entirely wrong.
Yeah,
I will
haven't.
say the manga they gave me is interesting. I do feel like it's kind of moving at a breakneck pace, but it's enjoyable.
It's funny.
Yeah,
I didn't do.
They basically just boiled me down to the yaoi girl.
I didn't
Which honestly makes me cackle.
Manga because I hadn't like read enough ones. How many have you read? I didn't realize you read so much manga.
Let me see. I can actually pull it up. I go to my manga. I have completed what have I completed? When I Met My Husband, Dungeon Meshi. I really hate that my anime list does this, but they separate all the I Hear the Sunspots into different ones.
But I think that only
which
counts
drives
as
me
one
crazy.
as for Secret Santa.
Yeah. I finished the series number 6. That was my first ever manga. I read My Love Will Last Till the End of Time. I did technically read and finish Attack on Titan. Currently reading Blue Flag. Waiting for the next I Hear the Sunspot. Waiting for the next Sasaki Miyano. Waiting for the next Witch Hat Atelier. And now I am currently reading... What am I reading?
Well, now you get to put on Phantom Busters!
What did my What did my Secret Santa recommend me again? I think it was called Love Me the Way I Am. Love Me for Who I Am. That was it. That was what they recommended me.
Yeah, if we only count I
So I'm
Hear the
currently reading that
Sunspot
one.
as one, I've only completed 1, 2, 3,
I also have a
technically
lot
4
more on
mangas.
hold.
Because it's counting the Sasaki Miyano comic anthology separately. And then I have the 3 that are ongoing. And then I have a bunch on my, like, to read. Like, I really gotta read the 2 other ones by the Dungeon Meshi mangaka. And then, of course, I have Witch Hat and The Kitchen.
Yes.
1 on the list. And that's really it. It has to do a lot for me to read a manga. I'm not
It's in my
against
plan
reading
to
manga,
read.
but it does have to do a
My
lot
plan
for
to
me.
read has Phantom Busters, Gachiakuta. Oh, I saw fan art for this one. Goku Rakugai. Goku Rakugai.
I think I've been
Somebody
seeing...
did some really good fan art for that one, so I was kind of intrigued.
I think I've been seeing that one around.
There's also the other one. The girl I like is actually a guy. No, the guy I like is actually a girl. It's the... I call it the Green Yuri manga, because honestly, that's how I recognize it.
Mm.
And then what was this one? Kenshi Sozo. Why did I put that in there? Oh, because an artist I like did fan art for it, and it looked really nice.
See, I
So
want to be that artist, but I don't make enough fan art. Go watch the shit I make fan art of. That's what Constellation is. Last 2026 resolution. Constellations will happen.
Constellations is definitely happening. I need an outlet to rant about webcomics, please.
It's gonna start as webcomics. It'll almost definitely go into other stuff, but
oh, it's definitely going into other stuff.
With that, we're gonna dip. It's much later. You guys got way later because Ori got called out by her Secret Santa.
A special deal tonight,
and we'll see you all tomorrow for fucking Apollo Justice. Obviously not Allie. I'm sorry, Allie. We would love to see you for Apollo Justice. Everybody else, though,
if only.
We'll see you for Apollo Justice.
Consider this extra half hour as
debut
makeup
stream.
For it.
Debut stream.
Yes, you get to see our new outfits.
The new outfits that I've totally already drawn.
Thank God Ori has off work tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, even if I didn't, I would, but still. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy New Year. Good night.
We'll see you then. Happy New Year, guys. Take care.